hell's going on over there.
Okay, I'm gonna go make sure that it's set up for my mom. I'll be back.
Yep.
Okay.
Please.
It's like I saw that picture that what's his face posted, and I'm like, I can't tell if someone's house is on fire or a really bad barbecue. Kind of hoping for the latter, but you never know.
Yeah.
Oops, clicked the wrong room. I'm gonna go grab my food. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
So apparently that's his neighbor is the fire chief.
Mm-hmm. Of Springdale.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's convenient if you're the fire chief and your house is on fire. It's like you know how to manage it.
Well, no, I don't think the fire chief's house is the one that's on fire.
The fire chief was right there to
yeah,
handle it.
yeah, like
Gotcha.
James and Michelle live right here. They live like the fire chief is right next door. That's across the street. That's on fire.
Like, if you're the fire chief and your house catches on fire, do you just like automatically lose your job?
I'll say, did you do something wrong to like you know, unappease, unappease Vulcan or something? Like,
Right?
like I imagine. See, I think that's one of the missed opportunities, truly, in making like a D&D character. Like, I want to make a firefighter. I'm gonna be like all ice, water spells, like, you know, have fire like control flames. That's perfect. Like you could have a full firefighting force if that was the case. And it's like you praise like, like Surtur or somebody, like one of the fire gods.
You're like a sea sorcerer.
Yeah, and I mean that's a thing. Like there is a Tempest sorcerer. So and like that, it's right there.
Was it you who was telling us about the barbarian? Somebody was playing a barbarian, and instead of raging, they had panic attacks. Was that you, Lucas? Or did we hear that somewhere else?
I think it was a meme that we read.
Oh, I just like ever since then, that's like been my thing. Is like finding combinations of things that don't make sense but are hilarious. Like a barbarian, instead of raging, they just have a panic attack. Like I think that shit's hilarious.
Like
or like a wizard who can't read. So he just like fumbles through his book and pretends.
That was the basis behind a character that I made, who his name was Dr. Gene, and he posed as a wizard, but he was actually a wild magic sorcerer, and he had dyslexia. So he had a spell book, and he looked like he was reading it, but he couldn't read it, but he would try to cast spells out of it, but he was only casting spells because of his innate ability. But his dyslexia, as trying to read this, the way that manifested was in his wild magic surges. So it was like, I never got to play him, but I designed him to be a dyslexic spellcaster that his argument was that he misread the spell when he had wild magic surges, but he was a sorcerer.
I misread this spell, this fireball spell that I'm targeting on myself and killing everyone around me. Sorry, guys.
Right.
Yeah, I love that.
It's like, I'm really sorry that I cast grease on myself. Like I meant to make a fireball, or like you go to like conjure lightning, and all of a sudden you just start floating up into air, and it's like, somebody grab me, my spell went wrong. Oh crap. That's the one thing that I've like considered playing as my next character, was a wild magic sorcerer.
Same.
Just because of the craziness that comes out of it. I mean, what's up, Charles? Oh, his mic is muted.
I'm just here creeping. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, good. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome to. So we're just waiting on two more of our group.
Cool.
Oh, here. You know what? Let me send something.
Oh yeah, Stacy, I'm sorry. I forgot to send you the message, but I talked to Michelle and BJ, and they were on board with the plan of, doing the escort quest first and then going up into the forest, and then swinging back around to Dragon's Barrow, and then heading back to Phandalin. Sorry,
Nope. Okay.
I've been so busy the past 2 days, I totally forgot to send you the message that, like, because I think you said you were okay with it too, right?
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't think I will ever get away from that. I don't think I ever get away
But
from that. Oh boy. I gotta turn my AC down. It's chilly in here. So how's everyone's day?
Oops. Uneventful.
I sort of, so when I was driving out to get my hair cut, it's like everybody forgot how to drive today. I had one lady who was stopped at a green light for like a solid 20 seconds, and I couldn't turn because I was waiting for her to go through the lights so that I could turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had another dude who was full on stopped at a blinking yellow light, which was, again, just beyond confusing. Then I watched somebody turn left on a one-way street, so he was coming into oncoming traffic, so that was fun.
Jesus.
So honestly, I'm just kind of glad that I made it home without getting into a car accident today, because
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is in the water in Michigan today, but...
I was gonna
I
say
was once the person who sat through a whole entire thing of lights. And then I zoom out as it's turning red.
Oh, you're just the worst.
No, it was an accident. I was looking down, trying to figure out some and it was one of those super fast lights. I remember where it was now. Up
Those
by
lights that just sneak up on
where
you.
green. No, their cycle's fast. So I was sat at it and I was looking away, and by the time I looked back, it was yellow changing to red, and I zoom out. I'm sure everyone was pretty pissed. No one honked. I would have gone. I would have rather somebody honked at me because I felt incredibly stupid.
Oh, sure. Nobody honked because nobody wants
So-
to be that guy. Not me. I'm the guy that it, like,
Yeah, well,
if that light turns green and I don't see your brake lights turn off within like 3 seconds,
half a second.
I will drive my car through yours.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Like, forget
Somebody should
that.
have honked at me. I'm like, oh God, I sat through the whole cycle. It was no. I know where it was now.
I don't need
Up
to know
near
about
one of the malls.
well,
It's horrible.
I don't need to know about a traffic lights monthly cycle. No, thank you.
That's not. Oh my God. You know what I mean. It was
I do.
fast.
What's
Can
up,
you hear me?
Michelle?
Hi.
Yes. What's up, James? as he sounds like a robot through Michelle's mic.
Oh, I'll be right back real quick.
All right. We gonna get started on this. We got some things to address.
Uh-oh.
I changed my mind.
Oh yeah. Hey. You can all change your minds. I don't give a crap. But if you guys do notice, because Michelle and James, you can now actually read the font on the landing page. It's It's not a situation where you have to try and fight with my atrocious handwriting to even understand it anymore. Oh man. Why can't I hear James?
He might have his mic muted or pushed up.
I thought I could hear him through Michelle there for a second.
Yeah, I heard him through Michelle as well, but
Can I just say, like, blue Kool-Aid in a blue container on this camera is just
Very
vibrant.
blue, yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with that, though. That's good shit. Can you see the fact that my clock over my shoulder, the power went out the other day?
Blinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's off by like 35 minutes.
it's a good idea to give me more room. I didn't think about like moving my keyboard up. Probably don't need my keyboard if I'm not typing anything.
James having technical difficulties.
Seems like it.
No.
Ooh, someone
That you're having
else
technical
besides
difficulties.
me.
Oh shit, where the fuck did that... Sorry. No, still gotta say, where the fuck did that go? Nope, not that.
One of my old Walgreens coworkers might be tuning in to my stream today.
Coolio.
Who?
Nate.
Oh.
I've known two people in my life named Nate. Neither one of them were good.
He was an awesome kid. I miss him.
Oh. I straight up had a sticky note here the other day, and now I can't find it. And it had what those potions you found were.
Oh, the colored ones?
Yeah, the yellow, the silver, and the red. I'm sure I'll find it. It'll be laying around here somewhere. I don't imagine you're gonna be.
I mean, I do plan on blindly taking one in battle soon, so.
I know what the one is. Well, no, I know what the two is because the one is very specific to being a silver potion. The other one, yellow. I just know what that one is.
You need to
I
make
can't
like
remember
a
what.
make a
what the red
cocktail
was.
and just take all three at the same
I'll
time.
mix them together. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good way to implode. I'll have to make sure I have some Pepto first before I do that one.
Let me see here. Red. What is? No way. Nope. Oh no, that was it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it had the little clinky thing in the bottle. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because the
Like a
Red with
nail
a tiny
polish.
bead in it.
Yeah.
yeah, it had like a little bead in it, and the other one was like yellow with
Yellow with black streaks.
Yep.
You hear me?
Yep.
Yay!
Yes.
What's up, James?
Well, I didn't do anything. It just randomly worked.
Hey, that's how that
It's
works.
technology fun.
Yeah. Apparently, you guys got cameras. You both got cameras now.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Well, if we're all set and ready to get started, I would do I'll do the quick recap. So last session, the group headed. You know what? Let me pull up the recap from here. So the group got some rest at the Stonehill Inn, and in the morning set out for Snowperch with Greymane. On their way to the Tabaxi village, they stopped off at a Dabra's mill but found it empty. The manticore that attacked the party was dug up, and there was a torn piece of a Dabra's clothing on one of the fence posts. Without regard for her safety or privacy, the party pillaged her belongings and continued on their way through the mountains. Almost as a sign that they are terrible people, a group of goblins set up an ambush in the mountains leading to the village. But they were able to kill most of them, but one escaped to the north. After pursuing it, they found that the goblins have sequestered themselves in a cave near Snowperch. Greymane explained that the cave connects to a hidden shelter that the Tabaxi would escape to when immense danger was present. Upon reaching Snowperch, the group witnessed a horde of kobolds looting the village. The party recommended going to the shelter, but that's when they heard a cry for help coming from one of the huts. Greymane shot into action, and the party followed. In the end, the group was able to defeat the kobolds, but Greymane's granddaughter, who was the one that was yelling, Lily, took a really bad fall from a hut. After which you were able to heal her and mend her. After reuniting with the remainder of his village, Greymane suggested leading the survivors back to Phandalin to explore for a place closer to the town to live. When the party returned to Phandalin, a crowd had formed around a couple of dwarven priests of Moradin known as Sonlinors. The Sonlinors explained that they had been sent there after word reached their leader, Conrad Braunanvil, about the temple in the mountains. Conrad wants to rebuild the temple's village settlement and dedicate the temple in Moradin's name, as well as find the old dwarven fortress Axholm in the mountains. With the increasing frequency of the dragon sightings, they figure the fortress would be a suitable place to evacuate the town to in case of an emergency. Thusoff Brightrock offered the Tabaxi of Snowperch a place to live at the temple settlement in return for helping rebuild it. Greymane accepted the offer, and then the party discussed their plans a little and then headed off into different directions to attend to some personal errands. So now Shaylin and Cedric. I didn't hear anything from you guys, so I'm just imagining the two of you from Cedric just beheading like a dozen kobolds, and Shaylin going after that one with such fervor. I imagine the two of you maybe just took the day to rest, or did you want to do something in that like 8 to 10 hours?
Yeah, we just rest. I just rested.
Yeah, I don't have anything in mind.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I think I went outside to pick up some twigs.
Okay, so that's fine.
Wow, what a life.
I could change into a wolf. I just murdered a bunch of kobolds. I'm gonna go pick up some sticks.
Sorry, I missed that.
It was very exciting.
So yeah, we will be picking up right as everybody is coming back to the Stonehill Inn. It's late in the evening. It's about 10 o'clock. So most folk are starting to come in from the day, and this is where you're all picking up before you head to bed for the next for that night. So you guys have free action if you want to pick it up here, talk about whatever you want.
How did
Did we all
everyone
decide on Escort and Don John?
So
What
that was.
have
Oh, go ahead.
what have you all been up to?
I was helping out Greymane and his people get settled a bit, and I had to run by the blacksmith so that I could pick up my new darts that I had made, and I showed the party the manticore darts that I had commissioned.
Mhm.
I went and talked
What
to
kind
the
of-
dwarves. That's what I did.
What did you
What
talk
did
to
you
them
learn about the?
I didn't really learn much. I asked them if they knew why I turned blue in that fight earlier that we had against the mimic. They didn't know for sure, but they kind of already confirmed what I was thinking myself. So
I imagine hearing that might be a little shocking to Shaylin and Cedric because they never experienced that.
Yeah, I was just like, did I miss something?
That was
Okay.
when the two of you were off chasing that dragon rumor
Right.
out towards the west.
yeah.
Okay.
But
What do
yeah.
you mean you
Well,
turned blue? Why did you turn blue?
It was still don't have the answer on that. It just
was
happened.
very surprising.
Were you cold?
Nope, wasn't cold. Guess
Is that time of the month for you?
it may have been. Who knows?
Boy time.
I mean, arguably the next day you did act a little bit
Yeah,
testy.
a little moody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
That was so distracting. So, if you
Did you-
care at all.
We do
Did
care.
you do anything
Sorry.
last night? Or during the day, Aluna?
As a matter of fact, I have. As you imagine, I'm still rather distressed over Adabra. I've been talking with Tolbin and Harbin about trying to track down Manticore, and generally just to know or let Harbin know she's gone. As you imagine, he is also quite distressed and
It's a good
concerned
idea.
about her being missing.
Um,
So yeah,
I was just like an out of character question. Do you have detect good and evil? The spell?
I don't.
No? Okay. So I was gonna say maybe we could like give that a go while we are escorting Don John.
Yeah. Oh, Harbin has offered a reward for rescuing Ad. Oh my goodness,
Adabra.
Adabra. Just forget my friend's
I was gonna say
names.
where did that pronunciation come from?
You guys are really close.
Yeah, this woman that's helping me further my herbalism skills. What was her name? Adabra? I don't know.
I mean, like, I already stole their shit, so...
Rapidly not convincing any of you.
Anyway,
Yes, tell us about this
Yes,
reward.
Harbin offered 100 gold for her rescue. He suggested I speak to Halia at the Miners' Exchange, and she suggested a dwarven forager who works in the mountains who might be able to help find a nest.
Where
She
is
showed
that?
me on her map.
Okay.
Help find a nest. You said.
Well, we have to
Yeah,
go talk to a nest to
Manticore
find Adabra.
nest.
Oh, I didn't know manticores
Oh.
had nests. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, a manticore nest.
so if
She
you,
or he might be able to track them.
When did we
Yeah,
hear
so-
about a manticore nest?
That's what she was doing during the downtime.
Yeah, I've been talking to people and trying to figure out a way to rescue Adabra, or whatever
Yeah,
her name is.
I was focused more on helping out Greymane and them, like getting them situated, seeing if they would be okay with going down to Axholm.
I was counting my coin and talking to my sword.
I was just
Well-
thinking twice.
Wow.
you druids, you got weird hobbies.
I know.
Well, I know
Michelle, are you in
that
trouble with the
Adabra
law?
is.
I think she's gathering it for a spell.
I'm gathering it.
service.
No,
gathering
she's
it for a
wolf.
spell.
She was just fetching sticks
I'm just
like
picturing you
every
looking down at
other
your
doll.
to-do list.
Pick up
Pick
sticks.
twigs.
Pick up sticks.
Your little elvish to-do list.
It's like that SpongeBob episode. Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to go.
Right?
I'm just picturing you walking around with like a satchel,
Bundle of
just twigs
sticks.
all hanging out.
Yes.
Are you going to
what
build a
else do I
house
need?
for the pigs?
No, no, no. All right.
Okay, so I'm guessing
Well,
the
I'm
light blue
really
X.
interested in.
I have
Yes,
a spell
obviously.
called Spike Growth where I need some spikes to build it with. And to get
So-
that, I can make it out of twigs.
So the new blue
Oh.
X that's on the map to the east of Phandalin, that is where Iluna marks on your map, Zash. That is where the dwarven forager, hiker, trailsman named Granmere lives up in the hills of Phandalin.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
she-
We could try knocking out two birds with one stone. We could escort Don John, and then on the way back, stop there and see what's going on with that.
I mean, she's missing for days and possibly on her own or
So we're
dead.
putting the
But this
dragon
town
barrel on
and
the...
none of us have ways to make potions for the whole entire town. Even if you need another reason aside from the fact she's
No, yeah, you bring up
by
a good
herself
point.
and dead.
Adabra's ship sailed for me, so whatever you guys want to do.
Well, Cedric or Stacy, did you say about the reward that Harbin offered?
I tried in the middle of,
Reward?
mispronunciation. It may have gotten skipped over. Harvin has offered 100 gold for Adabra's rescue.
You know what? I think we should prioritize that.
Yeah, I care a little bit more now.
How much is the
Weird.
You see
reward?
dollar signs. Ching,
100
ching.
100 gold.
100
okay.
gold.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, Cedric, for some reason, I always
I
felt
like
the
mana
connection
cores.
with Adabra. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the last time when we killed that one, like, I feel like
I
we
mean, her
really
potions
bonded.
work real well.
Oh
It's
yeah.
actually kind of cute.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm totally down to go rescue Adabra. I mean, I was trying to pitch this idea earlier to you guys, but
Yeah.
Adabra, Darbra, whoever. Let's go.
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Yeah,
Adabra,
Adabra.
Adabra, 100 gold. Hey, it all sounds the same.
I mean, what Zash said, like we could go do that, and then we could go escort Don John to the gold mine. I think that's the way to go. But I think Adabra probably takes priority, assuming that she's
Yeah, I
probably
mean-
been missing for a while.
It's all really close together, so
Yeah. And it-
either way we do it.
Yeah. So we all
Okay.
in
So we're going
agreement.
with-
Which way are we
Find-
heading to look for
Find
her?
In the
the
morning.
dwarven forager. Yeah.
What
Oh
was
yeah,
the-
let's go.
What
Yes.
was the Dwarven Forger's name?
Grand Mare.
Don't ask me, I'll mispronounce it.
Is that in
Grandmere.
Bono?
It's not technically, but I'll.
I wrote it down as GRANMYR, which is probably not right.
Just so as long as somebody knows.
Here. I got you.
right.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna throw him. I'm gonna throw his name just under dwarves in there. Yeah, GRANMIR.
That's the guy up in the hills of Phandalin.
That's the one.
That's the blue X. So just to give everyone a more concise, explanation. Iluna was given basically two general paths to take. There is a hunter that forages in the area that I believe she said that she was going to possibly wait and see if he was going to come here.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting. I'm still waiting for him to show up tonight if he happens to. If not, we'll just
Set out.
I'll talk to him myself. Yeah,
Maybe
but
you
yeah,
could leave a note, like at the end.
that's it's an idea.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we just finish off the night and then in the morning set out. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so I will flip a coin here to I'll flip a coin here to see if Asdalor shows up. That is the dwarf, or I mean, sorry, that is the ranger, the hunter
Rain.
that might be coming back this night. So Stacy, 1 or 2?
What, 2? Because, evens
Okay.
are better than odds.
Sure. All right.
Ooh.
So everyone starts to make their way, heading in for the night. You're staying up for a little while longer, and as you're sitting at the inn, just sort of watching, most of the people starting to clear out of here. There's still a couple dwarves drinking into the evening, a few humans. The door opens up to the Stonehill Inn, and you see this like taller, wide-shouldered man walking in. He has furs all along his shoulder, and he's wearing a like wolf skin hood, and he's dragging behind him on this leather sled a deer carcass, as well as like lined across it multiple small animals. You can see that there's like squirrels, rabbits, you see like birds, ducks, all kinds of things just sort of like strewn across this thing. And he kicks open the door, says, Tobin, I got some deliveries for you. You want them around back? And Tobin says, oh yeah, I'll meet you back there. Tobin looks over at you, Iluna, and he says, hey, that's the guy I was telling you about. So if you want to talk to him, now's your chance.
We're already in bed, you said?
I mean, if you're staying up a little bit later,
Do
I
you
mean, you
want to
could be
hang
there.
out and wait with me?
I mean,
I'm up.
yeah, like Shaylin's an elf too, so
Let the elves handle it.
okay. Yeah, I would have assumed I already went to bed. I was pretty tapped. I didn't have any spells. I felt kind of useless, so.
Yeah, I got fucked up, so I'm passed out.
You guys are gonna talk to the guy that's got a bunch of little critters, carcasses.
I guess so. I don't know.
That was my chance. So where's he at right now? Is he
So
like in the back?
yeah, as he like kicked open the door, he yelled that in, and you see him starting to head around the side of the building towards a back entrance. You're able to follow him. You're just sort of following behind the smell of blood and dead
That's
animals.
really creepy.
And you see when you get back there, there's a door open on the backside of the inn, and Tolbin is standing there holding the door for him as he's like hauling this load in there. So Tolbin holds the door for the two of you if you wanted to talk to him. You just see him like he's standing at a table like loading the small dead fragile animals onto it, just sort of like plopping them disgracefully.
Oh, what is this dinner?
And he sort of turns back at you and he goes, "It will be for a couple days."
Oh, well, that's good.
So you
Puffs the deer over his shoulder.
do
Ugh.
What?
you hunt for meat for the oh my god.
For the end.
Well,
the inn?
Tolbin pays pretty well. And he looks over at Tolbin. He says, whenever you get a chance. And Tolbin says, yeah, give me a second. I'll go grab you something. And he says, do you need something?
If you've got a minute, I've wanted to ask you about possibly tracking a friend of mine.
I don't track people.
Well,
So.
she's probably been taken by a couple of manticore.
A couple of manticore?
Yeah, well, we killed one a few days back and went to visit with her, and she's gone, and all signs point to being taken by a manticore. The body of the dead one's gone. Tracks lead towards her windmill and then disappear. She's
Do you go hunting every
Really
day?
important to the town.
Well, not every day. I mean, some days I head up into the forest and you know, give Falcon a hand, but most days, yes. So, your friend was taken by a manticore. One,
Definitely.
the
Yeah.
hell's wrong with your friend dealing with those things? Two, you're asking me to track something that's probably up in the mountains. And I mean, I can probably do it, but that's out of my way. And, you know, I don't come cheap. And you see Tolbin at this point, he walks back in and he's carrying like a pouch that you can hear jingling around, and you can't see the contents, but he hands it to him and he goes, "All right, well, you know, you folks can just head on through the main lobby. You know, I'm gonna lock this back door," and locks it and leaves the room. And he Asdor looks inside and he goes, "All right, that's enough." Hooks it to his side. Says, "But I've never killed a manticore. I wouldn't mind."
Our party's already killed one. Would you care to help us track our missing friend? Or would you know maybe where there's a nest?
I don't know where there's a nest. I mean, like I said, I don't try to go to the mountains as much. It ain't my terrain. But I mean, I could give you a hand. It ain't gonna be cheap. I'm gonna need. Oh shoot, I don't even know where my. Well, no, I can go and talk to Lenine in the morning. No, that's fine. Yeah, it ain't gonna be cheap. I'm gonna say at least 15 gold in order to do this. I mean, a manticore ain't nothing. I mean, if you're willing to, you know, if you're gonna be there to deal with the brunt of it, that's fine. I mean, I will help you find this thing, but kill it. You know, do you want it dead? I mean, I guess that's a question I should be asking.
We want her, if she's alive, we want her rescued. We don't care how.
Yeah, we can do
So
the 15.
Yeah, 15's fine.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, we can. I wonder. And you see, he takes a step around the corner and goes, "Tobin, how much you pay me for manticore meat?" You just hear Tobin around the other side. He goes, "I never really thought of that. I don't know. I'd have to get back to you. Do you have some?" And he goes, "I might buy a day or two." And he goes, "I don't know. I'd have to think about that." And Aslor comes back around. And he says, "All right, well, just is it just the two of you? Is there more of you? I mean, I can't imagine the two of you
Yeah.
took down a manticore by yourselves."
No, there's 3
The
more
rest
of
of our
us.
party's sleeping. Yeah, would you mind waiting for our party in the morning to join us then?
I won't wait very long. I
Because
mean,
we're
we'll
not
leave it.
going tonight.
I mean, if this thing's up in the mountains, I mean that's a good couple hours trek. So if you want to get, like, we're going at first light, you know, right before it, like as soon as the sun peaks the hills, we're gone, if not already. So I'll meet you here in the morning. First thing, you have your team ready, and then we'll go.
Sounds good to me.
Well, do you think they'll be ready?
We'll
We
just
can
have
get
to
them up.
knock on their doors, make sure they get up.
And get them up. Sounds good. We'll be available in first thing.
Did Lucas say
All right.
we?
Huh?
We're heading out in the morning? Is there more than
As
one
in,
person?
no, as in like him and
Oh.
Yeah.
him and you guys.
Who's Falcon?
I don't think you guys know who Falcon is.
Okay.
We don't.
Yeah, we
When
haven't
he
met him
mentioned it,
yet.
I figured I would ask. But I'm sleeping.
That's the
now.
person she was just talking to.
Mm,
Give me one quick second.
Okay.
She's talking to Asdalor, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
We
as the Lord.
should
But he
we
mentioned a
buy?
elf.
Should we try to buy some of those animals that he brought in to try to bribe the manticores?
No, man, we're killing these.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. I'm
I mean-
always down to fight.
I
We're
like your.
not 100% sure that she got taken by a manticore, right?
This is no. I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm gonna
that's
start
the
hanging out with
thought.
Iluna.
Oh,
We're
I see one.
suspecting it, but
I like your
Theory.
elf ears, Michelle.
yeah. Thanks.
Yes, I like them too.
Had to get in character.
It's awesome. Are they
I like the
attached to your
wall of pop
headphones?
sockets.
You like the wall of pops?
Yeah.
Michelle's a collector.
Oh yeah, Michelle's the collector.
I know who it is.
Because these are all mine.
You can't see her.
Yeah, you can't see mine.
All right, sorry about that.
No problem.
All right. Yeah. With that, what the? Why is this? Oh, okay. This sucks. I hate when my mic does this. So yeah, with that, he heads out. So do the two of you go up and tell the party, or do you just gonna wake him up in the morning?
Well,
Figured we'd let
they
them
need the
rest.
rest.
Yeah.
What time's the sun come up around here?
Yeah. What time is it
Early.
now? Because he just called in about how many hours are left.
Well, we went to bed at 10, so, and I think we need
What-
8 hours for full rest.
I'll say you all adjourned back at the Stonehill Inn around 10. Actually, Stacy and I were just talking about this. So a long rest is 8 hours of light activity consisting of 6 hours of sleep.
Okay.
So you can have like 2 hours of light activity such as reading, eating, talking, or watching, taking guard, and 6
Mhm.
hours of sleep. Or if you're an elf, like the two females in the party, you only need to do a 4-hour trance to get that 6 hours of sleep. So you have 4 hours of light activity.
Oh, yeah.
So-
That's cool.
Neither did I. I had to look into that because they changed those roles a couple, like from the original book to now. They've changed that. All right, so yeah, first thing in the morning, I imagine the two elves are the first ones to pop up.
We're
Okay.
waking you guys up.
What the fuck do you want? It's still dark outside.
Cedric's already pacing
You
outside
got
before
it.
we get there.
Really?
Yeah.
We
Couldn't sleep?
I wake up early.
Not me. I hate the morning. Anyways.
I get up, stretch, rub my eyes a little bit. Assume that you guys have a good reason for waking us up this early in the morning, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Wherever we're going, let's go.
You don't even ask questions.
No.
You just-
I feel like I trust you guys enough.
Let's
All
just
right.
go.
So you guys are approaching us together, so I'm gonna ask you, what are you guys up to? What are you ladies doing this morning?
We ran into someone that's going to help us trek. Possibly a manticore,
Yeah.
but also look for a Dabra.
Alright, that sounds fun.
Nice.
and
That's good.
instead of going to look for Grandma, Asdalor showed up at the inn last night, and he's
Oh.
agreed to help try find the Manticore.
Well, he agreed for 15
He's a hunter,
gold.
so
Oh,
15?
15.
yeah, I'm
Gold?
happy to.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I figured it would be
Give it
alright if
from
there's
My part.
a reward for
If
a
there's
Dabra.
if there's a reward,
But
my
if
part.
we don't find a Dabra,
Yep.
we're just gonna be out 15 gold.
Well, I
We'll
guess I'll
figure it
be
out.
dead poor then.
I mean, I could have paid Cedric here 5 gold to pretend.
To pretend.
I'm sorry guys, I can't throw in any, I'm kinda broke.
It's okay. We got it.
See that?
Wait, no, you're not. But we don't know that, I guess. Do we?
Empty!
I mean,
What would you spend it on?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's up to him. If you don't know if he went out spending that money last night.
I actually didn't realize, Lucas, how in depth we could go, like between sessions.
Yeah, I didn't really
Like I didn't know that we could.
think about it.
Yeah, no, that was like to say. It was. I mean, you had like 8 hours to do something if you wanted. It wasn't going to be like anything. I wasn't going to be like, oh yeah, you can go out and kill an orc or something like that. Because then
Still, though, you
I
come
wasn't
with
doing.
some pretty creative
Technically-
things.
Oh,
Iluna used most of the time to forage for her seeds and found a load of them, but
Yeah.
yeah, most of her
She
time was
found some
looking for
seeds,
plants.
Shaylin found some twigs.
Some plants.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
out of
We're elves.
I
Out
don't know
of-
what else
It's a
you
very
want
elvish
from
thing to
me.
do.
out of character, I'm assuming like when Cedric went and got the kobold shield and helm and affixed it to his shield. Did he do
Heard
that?
about that?
Did we do that like when we were all there, or did he go back
Yeah,
and do that?
I just didn't mention it.
Okay.
So yeah, Cedric during all that.
Okay.
kinda alluded to
So I feel like we should mention it. Be like, oh well, where did you get that?
that. Yeah, look at this baby. Recognize him?
Did you
Rip his face off and just slap it on there?
Yeah.
Or
clean
I'm
it up?
sorry,
There's not a lot of
Shaylin?
blood.
I cleaned it up. I'll show you
I
what
wanna-
it does later.
I want to imagine that like Cedric did this while you were all caring for Lily. He's just over there like cutting off the face of a kobold.
Caring, right, Vash? Caring.
Exactly.
Wait. What's the shield guy?
Yeah, it's just the head of a kobold.
Oh, just any old, not the shield guy. Because I ripped his head off.
It's just a kobold, yeah.
Okay.
True.
It's
I,
crazy.
I
And,
nudge Cedric a bit and I'd be like, hey, I see you found the loot forest that I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
As you're having this conversation, Shaylin and Iluna, you recognize Asdalor as he rounds the corner.
Oh, there's our guy right there.
And you see that he, like, as he rounds the corner, like, you can see him, like, drinking something. He quickly throws it behind the Stonehill Inn, wipes his face, and says, all right, let's go.
You really shouldn't
he
litter there,
drunk?
sir.
Oh my god.
I'll be
Wait.
back to clean it up.
You're
I-
good for tracking then?
Good as I can be.
Does that mean you're gonna take the point?
Yeah.
Sir
So-
Hunter, sir?
Yeah,
Maybe-
lead the way.
Well, you're the ones that got to show me where this thing was
Yeah, we have
at.
to go.
Maybe we should go
up
back to the tower
Umbridge
or the
Hill.
windmill.
Yeah, we can go back to Umbridge
So we-
Hill.
We're going back to that damn window.
Yeah, that way.
We should
Well,
make
then
that-
you can just-
The windmill should
Hang
basically be our base of operations at this point, where they're so
Absolutely.
often.
At this point,
Absolutely.
it might need to be. If she ends up being dead.
Yeah, not only did we steal all of her equipment and her potions, we're stealing her house too.
No, we're gonna grab up her armor in case we find her so she can wear it.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so off to the hill. Alright.
Yay! Again.
So, you all begin to make your way south. Asdalor is following up behind you. I'm about to.
Can we go
iPad-
fast?
Yes, if my iPad actually responds, and geez, oh man, that was obnoxious. I'm going to post a picture here of what he looks like. 1 second.
What is this pad of eye you speak of?
Is that something else I could put on my shield?
So, without the wolf, this is what he looks like.
He kind of is
Okay.
cool looking.
Here's his
Right.
wolf.
Yeah, like
So-
where's his dog?
Well,
It's
I mean,
no
he,
wonder the
dog.
elves were talking to him.
he does not have one. But that is the picture. That is what he looks like. Like I said, very broad shoulders.
He looks a lot like
furs.
Cedric.
He does look a lot like Cedric. Furs across the top, but for him, he has a wolf pelt, like the head of a wolf that he pulls up as a hood.
Well,
The only thing is
Is
he
that-
does not
that's
have a shield.
not very friendly. to our wolf.
So he has a wolf, but he's also wearing a wolf.
No, he doesn't
Uh,
have
he
a
does-
wolf.
He
It's
does
just
not
him.
have a wolf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When he pulls
Uh,
the hood up,
he's just
Vash is
wearing
just
one.
giving him the dirtiest fucking looks.
Why?
Okay. Well, I mean, I imagine he's giving him a dirty look because the fact that he's wearing a fur.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it's a wolf. Shouldn't our wolf be a little pissy about that?
Well, I
too?
mean, out of character. I mean,
Oh,
what? She's
yeah.
a druid. She's not a wolf.
I
Wow.
know she's not a wolf, but it's like her favorite thing right now. Maybe because she
yeah.
likes wolves,
Well,
or maybe she just wants to be
Right.
strong like one. Doesn't care if they get killed by someone else.
Wrong
I don't
one.
know. We didn't.
as long
That's
as
the-
he hunted and used all of its parts for life-sustaining, sure.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I think he's a bastard. I hate him.
All right. So
Snap
you
decisions.
are- yeah. So you are moving at a quick pace. Go back to this map. Let me get rid of his picture there. God knows it can't just be easy enough to click a button. I have to go back and find him and turn him off. So yeah, you are actually able to make it there fairly quickly. You know the route at this point. It only takes you about, we'll say, an hour and a half. And when you arrive there, it is just as you have always remembered.
It changes every time.
Well, I mean, it this time it looks exactly like it did the last time you were here.
All
There you
boarded
go.
up and everything.
All boarded up. The doors are locked because you locked them on your way out. The ground is still ripped to shreds, and there is the her garden on the back side of the property. So
I'll look
when
at.
you
Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead.
no, please, you can take it.
I'll look at Iluna. Do you want me to climb back up in and go get her equipment?
Yeah, I'm hoping she's surviving at some level. So yes, she'll
Okay.
need
So-
some equipment.
I'll climb back up to the second story so I can get in through the window, and then I'll go down and I'll grab her chainmail and I think it was an axe,
It was a sword.
sword. Okay.
Okay.
I assume we all head over to where the manticore was buried to show.
No,
No.
what about the tracks where we last saw tracks? Does any of us have that little bit of?
The cloth.
That probably doesn't help because he does.
I
That's
thought you kept it. I thought, Stacy, I thought you kept the, because you were the one who found it.
I found it.
Oh,
No, I was
did
gonna
you?
say, Manticore found it.
Okay. Well, I imagine like when we were walking up to it, we
Yeah,
would
like we
walk
didn't.
past the spot with the manticore and be like, this is where it was buried, and
Yeah.
then head over. I think it was on the west side that we found
It was
the cloth.
yep.
on the fence, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
On the
we didn't throw
fence.
it away. So yeah, I assume we would just stop by where it was buried, say this is where Iluna and Adabra buried it. It's now not buried there, and then take him in where we found the cloth, show him where that was, and then go to the tracks and be like, this is where the tracks stop.
These are our best clues. These tracks.
Hopefully, you're better at tracking than we are.
They come from the west, right? From out of the woods.
Yes. So the tracks in question basically came up from the woods this way, and this is the area where you found the cloth.
Okay.
And so as you get up here, you're telling him all this. Is at this point the sun is now like starting to really come up over the mountains, and he's taking a look at the area and he goes, "You killed a manticore, right?
Yes,
First step.
over there.
And then you buried it."
I covered his body with plants and so forth to cover the rotting body, along
How
with
deep?
Adabra and her magic. No,
How deep did
it
you
was just
bury
covered
it?
over.
So you didn't bury it. You threw a tarp of grass over it.
Yeah, tarp of grass. That's what I
All right.
totally called it.
And you see he sort of he like shakes his head a little bit, rubs his temple, says, "All right, show me where you found this cloth."
Okay, so we take them where we found the piece of cloth with the little bit of blood on it, which I think was on the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here
And
on the fence.
you see as he's going back around, like as you're all making your way back around, he sees the garden she has back there and like sort of looks it over, and then reaches down, pulls out a carrot from the ground, dusts it off, starts eating it, walks over to the fence, and says, "So, where's the cloth?"
I'm assuming I still have it because I didn't throw it away, so I just will take it out of my
Sure.
backpack and show it to him. I thought you were going to be like, he eats a carrot, and then he's like, "What's up, Doc?" And I was about to be like, "Oh."
He looks at it, looks at the fence, quickly clambers over it, and sees the tracks. You can see that he follows them, turns around, starts like pacing up with them, looks off to the far east, and goes, "All right. Well, yeah. I mean, it all tells me that she was taken. So, rule 1: if you're gonna kill something, bury it 6 feet, as deep as a shovel. If you can put your shovel in there, and you can't see it from laying level, deep enough. All right. This is exactly what happens. You cover something with a tarp. Animals are gonna come get it.
We don't need a lesson on what we did wrong. We already have
Well,
a price
I
being
think
paid here.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
clearly from your actions, somebody has gone missing. So the bottom line is, I'm giving you a tip for the future so that you don't have to come back to my ass and deal with this again.
So, if you
It was
don't...
pretty clear.
So, you're saying this could not have been... Maybe it wasn't a manticore, maybe it was another type of animal that took it?
Could be any. I mean, nothing. Those claw marks back there, the way that ground is ripped up. I mean, it could be a bear, but a bear's gonna leave tracks if it's hauling away a victim.
Okay.
Manticore can fly. We all know this. You probably are well aware of this. So my guess is that if the thing was looking for this other one, came down here, smelled it rotting, dug it up, took it somewhere, and then came back because they're smart and it probably wanted revenge. And unless this girl is well skilled in combat, it probably had an easy picking to sneak up this hillside and just off with her. As for tracking it, it's really hard to track something that flies. Now, you don't happen to know any closest one of my friends that has one is a couple days away.
As what?
A wolf, bear, something that can sniff that stuff out. I mean, scents linger in the air. I mean, a dog can track an animal because all scent is dead skin cells. I mean, it's been a nice couple days, these past 2-3 days, so it might be wafting up, but
We have a druid who can turn into
Shaylin,
a
do your
wolf.
thing. Do your thing, Shaylin. Do it. Do your
Okay.
thing.
Rip his fucking head off!
I got that thing!
I guess I'll turn into a dire wolf right now. If that's
Okay.
okay.
And he sort of takes a step back and says, "You're a druid, and you're asking me." And he looks at Iluna and he goes, "Bo, Meladrin," and he sort of like rubs his head, says, "An elf ranger and an elven druid have asked me to track something for them."
Not my coin.
Nope.
And then when you say that, he sort of like perks up a bit. He goes, well, yeah, I mean, coin is a coin." All right. So he says, "Our best bet," and he gestures to you, Shaylin. He says, "Try and follow the scent as best you can." And he gestures to the track. He's like, "Get a good whiff. If this thing was stalking up this hillside, it was probably pressed in. If you smell the other site, that rot might get to you. It might be there, the original one. But this should be pressed into the ground. So get a good whiff here, and we'll go."
I walk
Okay.
over to the gigantic direwolf, put my hand on her back, and cast guidance for her.
Oh, thank you. I go over and take a nice big whiff.
All right. So you are going to.
Nice big whiff.
Yeah.
This guided
Um,
direwolf just took a big sniff.
You're gonna make
D&D.
you're gonna make a survival check, and
Wait.
you have advantage on this
With a D4?
with an extra D4. Yep.
Yeah.
Stack all the bonuses.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that again. See if you get anything better.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that extra D4 as well.
From guidance. In case you didn't know why you're getting
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before,
So
pretty good.
in this form, you and you've experienced this the last 2 times that you've turned into a wolf. I mean, the last 2 times it was more in a battle scenario, and you were very tunnel visioned and focused. Now that you're in this form and you're sort of having this opportunity to really experience the senses of being a wolf, you can see almost like this wafting pattern that leads up this hillside and then beyond the air. And as you see it, it's going far off to the east. It's getting a little dispersed, but you are able to follow it.
Do you guys think if we would follow this... Can she tell, like, how far away it is? Ish?
No.
Okay. Because, like, I figure, like, we probably don't want to just all go, like, charging into it in case it leads us to something that we should probably sneak up on.
Well, she can tell it's far away, so I mean, we should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Her
let's go.
form only lasts an hour, so let's cover as much ground as we can.
It's a good idea.
I start running after it.
Okay.
I assume we
So-
all follow after
With
Shaylin.
you.
Jason.
Keep up.
Yep. So, you begin following this, and I imagine you're all moving very quickly.
Yeah.
So you're covering about a hex an hour, because you are moving very quickly. And you get, so the scent you're following is going in this direction, up towards the mountains. And as you come to about here, an hour or so later, you get to this large glade. Or, well, sorry, I shouldn't say it's a large glade. You see that the hillsides, you're now getting into a more rocky, mountainous area. There's beginning to be like rocky outcrops, and your scent is carrying you. Like, you're seeing this scent trail through the air, and then something else catches your scent, or catches your nose, and It's a new scent, and it's something that you faintly recognize a familiar smell to, and that is a goblin that is running from the direction that you were all just coming from, and it's heading towards the direction you're going.
So we're gaining
like-
on it, you're saying?
Yeah.
Basically, you're following about the same trail.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it just one goblin? Do we see a goblin?
I mean, that's up to Shaylin if she even tells you guys. She's
Okay.
just starting to like smell this. I mean, when you guys encountered the goblins in the mountains, she just has that kind of like, oh, that's a goblin.
Well, because I probably should have said this beforehand. I feel like I would be mind linked with Shaylin. That way we could talk telepathically. So even while we're running, so we don't have to make any more noise, and we
Okay.
could just speak telepathically to one another.
Yeah, I'll let you guys have done that.
All right, and then I tell you that I think I smell a goblin that's just starting to pick up on the trail. It's up
Okay.
ahead of us.
And as she tells me that, I break the mind link with her and mind link with each of the other party members to tell them the same thing.
Okay. So, sometime later, well, not sometime later, a few minutes later, you see that, you know, the mountains are still a little ways away, and you're in sort of a valley area that sort of cuts down out of the hills. It's a very gradual mountain. It's not super steep or anything like that. But the scent of that goblin is now extremely powerful ahead of you. And this is the point where, Shaylin, you are able to see it up ahead. Give me 1 second.
So they were running on the trail and then they're stopped?
So,
Probably coming up to encampment.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that we slow down and stop because I see it up ahead.
yeah, so if you look at the map, you can see that, Shaylin, you're able to see this thing now because the valley comes down. There are some trees in here, but you can see this goblin like standing in the middle of this field, and you know, if you slow up and you watch, like he sort of looks up to his right, and then quickly up to his left, and he turns around and faces all of like he turns around and starts to head towards you guys, and I'm gonna put you all right here. Let me get you guys in there real quick. Bam, bam. Heck, there he is. Oh wait, why is Zash in there twice?
I was gonna say there's 6
I'm
of
just
them.
Barely
Awesome.
handle the one Zash.
You cloned yourself.
And I have to add. I gotta add you're in your dire wolf form. Well, actually, at this point, it would have been about. It would have been about an hour. So your dire wolf form would just be starting to wear off. I'll give you like an extra. I'll give you like 10 minutes that you'll still be in your dire wolf form. Iluna, do you have your beast of the air?
Yep, it's always with me.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, it doesn't have any special like abilities to see and tell me anything. I imagine it's just an extra weapon.
Right.
of.
So you will eventually, in time as a ranger, get the ability to see through its eyes, but right now you cannot.
Okay. I didn't think so. Because I was thinking it'd be really helpful, but I didn't imagine at this level. They're just brand new, getting acquainted.
Did you come up with a name for him? It? She?
It's she. Maybe. I was looking up a lot of Latin words. I got Ignis and Amica, which is fire friend. If I mash them together.
That's cool.
Yeah, I spent way too much time
I think I'm gonna
flipping
get in
through.
Asdalor's line of work. Why is this guy even here?
Who, Asdalor?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm with the wrong people.
We're new.
15 gold, just
A run with us.
basically.
I mean, we can offer him up as bait. You go talk to the goblin. Shoo, earn your money.
So the goblin is running back towards us. Does it see us?
So that is,
Asdor, he shaved.
well,
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually using the stat block for Falcon, the hunter, who is actually from Neverwinter Wood. You guys will find out about him later. So as you get to this, as you're all sort of coming to a stop, you see the goblin starts to make his way back towards you, and when he sees all of you, he lets out a little shriek, and then like turns back around and looks in this direction, and then in this direction, and that's when you all hear the thunderous sound of feet marching.
Uh-oh.
And
Little feet.
no.
Uh oh.
Um,
What is this guy afraid of?
as from the hillsides coming rushing down, that you so Shaylin, you were very focused on the scent. You were sort of like blocking out the sound of everything, but as you stop, you hear it very loud, and then you all hear this trumpeting sound of a battle horn as you see two tribes of orcs rushing down into this field, and you see the goblin standing there, and he turns around, sees you, turns back in the two directions, and then just like goes under this tree and just like covers his head as you see all of these orcs descending into the valley.
Yeah, I'm telling everybody quietly but panicked. Hide, get the fuck out of view. Hide.
Roll me a stealth check then.
Okay.
All of us?
Is that everyone?
All of
Yes.
us?
Wait, I have that thing. That
What?
spell.
Pass without a trace.
Yes. But I need a morsel of food, I think. Or something, I don't remember.
We all have
Ashes,
food in our backpack.
ashes from a burned leaf or mistletoe, ashes from a burned leaf of mistletoe or a sprig of spruce.
What?
Well, she did pick up a shitload of sticks last night, so
Yeah,
I feel
You
like
cleared her
probably
schedule to do
spruce
that, so.
spruce.
Okay.
Oh,
She knows what kind of stick to
What
get.
does
So-
that do? Move us?
it gives
No,
us a plus 10 to stealth checks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you casting that? Do we have that?
So,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can.
as you're casting this, you're seeing these large groups beginning to move down off the hillsides, and a few orcs rush around these tops. Go ahead and everyone roll me a stealth check.
I
Lucas,
rolled.
can we tell if they're wearing all the same color armor? Or can we tell if these guys are friendly with each other? Or are these two different clans?
I'll roll me a perception check just because
Sorry,
you guys
I'm
are
getting
now
ahead.
trying to No, it's fine. You can do that. Just roll me a perception check because you're now trying to move back and not be seen.
Okay, so I rolled a 14 and a 19, but I have disadvantage because of my chainmail. So I would take the 14 plus 10, so 24.
Okay.
Oh, does Pass Without a Trace give us advantage?
A plus. No, it doesn't give him advantage. He has disadvantage because he's wearing heavy armor.
Oh, okay.
I think Cedric may be the same way.
Yeah, I
So-
am,
so
but
it's like-
I rolled perception first.
Yeah.
Are we all doing perception or
No.
just
No,
okay?
no.
I rolled a natural 20, so
Okay.
I'm at 35.
Jesus.
With Pass Without a Trace.
Now mix over here.
Cedric, you are able to see that they are, in fact, decorated in colors of different tribes.
Okay.
What exactly they mean, you're unaware of. So, as you're trying to move back, you see Asdalor is sort of like looking up towards the goblin that's like, crouched underneath this tree. And he goes, as you're all moving back, he goes, "Oh, that goblin's gonna get his ass killed."
Yeah, and so are you if you don't hide.
Yep, we need.
It's a kid. Look at him.
We can't
Sucks
fight
to be
these.
him.
We can't
Fucking
fight these
hide.
two
We
armies
weren't
of
supposed to
orcs,
even
dude.
be here.
Let's just see what happens.
What do you mean?
Iluna, as you are
What?
as
Still.
taking a as you're taking a few
Yeah.
steps back, an arrow
She wa-
flies out.
That would have been an
Toward-
18 with path if you're talking about her stealth check.
I know.
Oh, damn. Okay.
As you're moving back, you see an arrow come from this direction. As an orc is standing up on that hillside and he has a bow and arrow aimed in your direction. I will say the reason why he was able to notice Iluna is because Iluna is standing next to the giant to the glowing phoenix bird
Oh my
thing,
goodness.
which drew some attention.
I think
So
maybe it was
hear-
standing on the ground next to me.
well,
Well, she said
Still
no
there.
when you asked her if her piece was with her.
She said, yeah, it's
no,
always with
it's
her.
with me.
oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Unless I say
I'm trying to
otherwise,
change
it's,
history here.
why wouldn't I?
Can we retcon that real quick?
Yeah, I was
Put it
just
back
kidding.
in your Pokeball.
I don't have them yet.
All right, so this one is shooting at you, and you see that it as you move out of the way of this arrow, you see it shouts over, it shouts over in this direction,
Orcish.
and
And I
yeah,
told him
you
he's saying,
oh, that's right, you do know what he's saying.
unfortunately, know what
yes.
he's saying.
So
Great.
in Orcish, when it shoots at you, and misses, it shouts over and says, find it here. He says, "I have Grumsh! We got intruders!" And
What?
this one up on the hillside looks over, and from his position, you can see that a spiritual spear appears and starts heading in your direction. Everyone roll initiative.
I don't know, man. I think we should flee.
Yeah, I feel
Yes.
like we should flee. There's
We need to get the fuck out.
We can't rescue anybody
It
if
looks like
we
this is some
fight
kind
this
of meeting or something
nonsense.
that we interrupted.
We didn't. Where's?
Well, wait. Let me ask you this before everyone starts rolling initiative. Do you plan on just
Well, I
turning
did.
and running tail?
Yes.
yes.
I
We
think we are.
can't fight
I'm-
two armies.
Yeah. This
Hey,
These guys aren't even going to give her time
yeah.
to communicate, so I think
They're attempting to
as
fight
much as I want to know what's
themselves in
going on
this.
here.
It was
Yeah, let's
spectator
not
sport.
interrupt their
Yeah,
war
some
that they're
popcorn,
about to have.
guys.
All right. So I will let
I'm gonna
that
tell my-
situation go. So you begin hauling ass.
Yes.
As quickly as you can. You see that a few stray arrows fly in your direction, and you see that at a point that spiritual spear just begins to just stops after a point. About you get into like this small wooded area that Asdalor finds, and as he's standing there, he's like pulling brush from other areas with his axe and just creating a little bit of a blind for all of you. And eventually, you can hear the sounds of battle from that far side. You hear blood-curdling screams, you hear battle horns, you hear the sounds of metal on flesh, metal on metal, and as time goes by, it's about an hour, 2 hours, and you finally start hearing the sounds of it dying off.
So,
Um,
so I
Who
mind
else?
I mind link
Oh,
with
go ahead.
Shaylin again and be like, Shaylin, before you transformed back out of your direwolf form, was the scent going past that little enclave where we were just at with all the fighting? Like, did you see the scent continuing on?
yes.
I assume it was going straight forward.
Which means that we have to get through there in order to continue seeing if Adabra is that way.
So you're saying we should go back?
Who else is really stealthy?
Not me
Is
and
it-
I
Cedric.
think the elves.
Luna and okay, so the three of us
Yeah.
should go check it out. We can stealth up, go check it out. Let's make sure your moving light bulb is turned off, stays here.
Moving light bulb.
Have you asked Laura if he's seen those orcs before? Or either group of them? I mean, they're up in these mountains.
He looks at you. He's like, I don't travel out into the hills that often. I'm much more into the forest. I mean, I think I know the one band. I think they're the clan of the elk, just from their colors. But I've had a run-in with one or two of those before. But I don't know exactly.
You've never seen a spirit weapon coming hurled at you?
That I can't say I have ever seen. I mean, I've heard horrible things about orcs, that they magical things. I don't know exactly what it is. Shaylin and Iluna, do me a favor and roll me a history check. And Iluna, you would have advantage on this.
Oh, I'm gonna need it.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god. Apparently, I got incredibly stupid right now.
So
I just scared all my knowledge out of myself.
So Shaylin, you know not a ton about orcs. I mean, you know orcs live up in the mountains, from the forest, but they very rarely come down in that often just because of how densely, like clustered the Crypt Garden Forest is. Iluna, you've dealt with them in the past. Obviously, they are your favored creature. You've heard about, like powerful ones possessing magic, but you don't know anything about it.
Okay, before Shaylin, Iluna, and Zash go out and explore, I think I'm going to choose Iluna and tap her and give her guidance in case she has to be extra stealthy, since I know that.
Extra stuff.
Yep. So you get a D4 on your next ability check.
Do you
Okay.
notice
I can just
the dead goblin?
tell the.
Oh,
Oh shit! Sorry, I do it. I just had to break it.
The little guy didn't make
Don't worry, I'll bring his head back.
I went to click delete, and I accidentally.
He got
Deleted
deleted.
Yeah. All right. So
No.
the three of you are heading in there.
If
Yeah,
you
but
if you
without
two
my
want to.
bird.
quietly.
I'll stand
Yes.
back.
Yeah,
I'm basically crawling
tell
on
my
the ground.
bird.
And I'm not a wolf, right?
You are not
back
a
in,
point.
yeah, back in elf form.
I think I'm gonna scratch the phoenix under its head while Iluna walks away.
I want to shake my
That's
head at the
nice.
two of you.
What is going on?
Imagine
Alright.
Cedric and
How are
what's
we
his face
doing?
are like talking about all the ways that they could cook the phoenix. As
No.
that's his name.
I'm thinking how much we could sell it.
Are we doing stealth checks?
I guess.
Yes.
Hold on.
Just
Is
about
Pat-
to ask.
Yeah, I
It's-
did mine.
Is Path
Okay.
Without a Trace still going on?
I
No.
think it's only an hour.
Yeah, and you said we were here for about 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Hey, Luna,
And I do a D4
you do a D4 because of guidance.
with
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I forgot because I was so disheartened
get,
by my. I rolled it.
Zash.
Why didn't I?
Oh, I rolled a 16. Sorry, I'll start rolling on D&D Beyond.
No, it's fine. I just didn't hear what you had rolled.
I rolled a 16 plus
There.
5, so 21.
So I got a 10 in total. Okay, I guess.
All right, so I'm just gonna move these tokens down and out of my way. How are you progressing into this area to check on this? Like, where specifically are you going?
Um.
I'm under this
Hmm.
tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
I'm thinking around this edge.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
guys are
I was.
splitting up.
I was gonna say let's go up top. I don't want to be in the middle of a valley.
So
I think we should go in the middle.
Discuss it.
Here-
Under this tree.
We can have a
I mainly want to
discussion.
know. I don't necessarily know where you want to be on the map. I want to know where you're coming from. Are you coming from the
Oh.
east? Are you going up around to the north? Are you coming in from the south? Like, how are you coming into the area? That's going to determine what I need
Yeah.
to know.
What do
Okay,
you
I
guys
would-
see?
I think
Oh.
elevation is best,
Right.
actually.
Yeah, I think we would like come in from this
Yeah,
way,
we
right?
have a good
Like
discussion.
kind of like this.
Wait. Yeah, where were we last?
You were coming from the west.
You just dropped.
Yeah. And we
Yeah,
turned
so-
around and ran back.
Right. So you
Yeah, we
you
ran
went
away. We were hiding.
Yeah. you went that way. So that is the direction that you would be coming back from. But again, you could like take some time, climb the hills to get up to one of either the north or the south.
Yeah, I was thinking like we would go this way.
Okay.
Mm,
So
If that's okay with you two.
Yeah.
Sure.
so who is leading this charge? Who's in front? Zash, Iluna, Shaylin?
I'll go first.
Who has?
Fuck it.
I think he's the stealthiest of the three.
I actually think Michelle
Yeah,
beat me.
He's also
I
got
think
the most
so.
scars.
Well, just. I think today I'm having a bad stealth day with that bird following me. I'm freaked out. So it's supposed to be a good thing.
All right. So, as the three of you are making your way up here, I just have to do this so you can see everything on the map. Then I'm going to stop combat.
So that's what's left.
So, you get around here, and as you're up on this hillside, you can see that the one that cast that spell earlier is standing up above the others on this outcropping, and the orcs underneath him are and Iluna, you can hear you can hear them shouting. 1 second. Crap, I should have had this pulled up a second ago. You hear them shouting, Lexok, Lexok, Lexok. Shaylin and Zash, you really, you're just hearing them. As they're doing this, you can see that the one at the top has that spiritual spear out and is moving around as he's gesturing. And Iluna, you are just barely able to hear him saying, "It is in Groom's honor that we have won the war today. It is by his favor that we have won this prize." And he gestures to the tree that's in front of you, and you can see hanging from a rope is that dead goblin, and it just has
Oh no.
like cuts and blood spilling out of it. You see the spear give it a couple jabs.
Jeez.
And as this is going on, Iluna, you're listening to this, and are you relaying this information to the others?
We're in stealth mode, so I probably have to whisper. But it's not super safe to be telling them things.
Oh.
Whoa, it's gone.
Has his camera been flickering for you guys too?
Yeah.
Like
I'll
green
get
A
on it.
screen?
little bit, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can
I want
whisper
to know if we could have
translations.
just sat still and like
That's
watched this happen.
3,
quiet.
6, 7, 8. 8 orcs. And a dead goblin.
8 excited orcs because they just won a glorious battle.
I mean, now would be the time to attack.
I love that. So yeah, you. So are you relaying that information quietly?
Yes. Don't know what they would probably want to know, so
Yeah, I was gonna say Zash would probably ask
yes, I tell
Iluna
them
what they were saying.
that they're won that goblin as a prize to honor. I don't even know what you're saying, Groot, because that
Groot.
just sounds like
As somebody who whose favorite enemies is orcs, and as an elf, you are aware, and Shaylin, I imagine you would also be aware of this. Groomsh is the like the chief deity of the orc pantheon. Like he is the orc war god.
We don't see. Do we see any? Or well, do I see anything
what
like up in this area?
how much do each of us see?
What do you mean? How much do each of you see? I mean, you can see what you can see right here.
Okay, and like all the orcs from the other group are dead. It's just
Oh yeah,
these
they're
guys.
they're not on the map just because I cleared them off.
Right.
But they like dead bodies
Everywhere?
strewn across the ground. Yeah,
Okay.
like
Okay.
it actually seems fairly one-sided. Like you can see that these ones have these red triangular painting marks on their face. The other
Mhm.
ones have these, like bluish, like not like wings or anything, but like it's in a different pattern. You can see that like pretty much all of them are dead, and there's only one with that red painting that appears dead, and his body is actually leaning up against this little incline right there, like away from
Okay.
everyone else. Like it seems very one-sided.
Okay. I'm gonna tap both Iluna and Shaylin in motion to let's head back.
So as you do that, you see an arrow embed itself into Iluna's chest. Iluna,
Awesome.
you take 13 points of piercing damage
Oh no.
Cool.
as from the
Almost
other
half.
side,
That's our battle.
as from the other side, you hear in orc, like through the pain, you hear the intruders are back, and
Jesus Christ!
everyone else turns their attention back to you.
Time to fucking run again.
Oh, well, you definitely have to run back to our party.
Yeah.
Oh, did not mean to replace you guys. Sorry. So are you all running from here?
Yes.
Are we?
Well, you're
Considering
not here.
No, man, I don't think we should run.
Yeah, well, we have to get back to you.
considering
Yeah, but
consider-
you don't know anything.
considering she just took 12 points of damage from an arrow, that's like 13. That's
13.
literally half of her health pool. I feel like these guys are like
It's
super high
overpowered.
level. Yeah, I don't think we should take this fight.
We need to get back first.
Oh,
Great.
Okay.
Now you showed me bloody just in case we forget.
So you take off running, and the sound of a thundering stampede is following behind you. You guys were maybe resting about 20 minutes away from here. Vanadar and Cedric and Aslar, you're all just sort of sitting around for this time while they're
Playing
out doing
cards.
their thing. Yeah. Aslar's like, all right. So
So I'm
4 gold on this. 4 gold on this game. You got that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. all of you the two of you make a skill check. If you're proficient with card games, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Which I am.
While that's happening, I'm looking at Shaylin and Iluna, and I'm telling them I'm going ahead to warn them, but don't slow down.
What
And
am I rolling?
am.
Okay. Sorry.
That's
You're
okay.
just rolling a d20, and if you have proficiency with playing cards, which I don't believe you do, no. You have proficiency with dice sets, yeah. Vanadar has playing cards, so just roll a straight d20.
Okay, so I got an 18 because I added my
Okay.
my +2 proficiency bonus.
And yeah, Vanadar, you win this hand, and as this is going on, all of a sudden, Zash comes barreling into this area behind you.
Get your shit ready, they're after us. We gotta fucking move.
What did you guys see?
They fucking spotted a Luna again. We gotta go. They're after us. They wiped out the other band of orcs. We gotta go, or we gotta fight something. But we gotta be ready for this shit. There's at least 9 of them coming.
How far behind are they?
Probably like 5 minutes behind.
Okay, so I could get my money from winning my hand.
Double or nothing later, man. We got more important things.
All right, that's fine.
Can we
Yeah.
set up some kind of like,
Ambush?
yeah?
No,
I'm
like
not
I don't think we should take this fight.
Well,
I
did you
mean-
guys tell me that there's a murdered goblin
Yeah,
child?
nope. I'm telling you guys, Iluna got shot. She's fucked up, and they're after us. We gotta either fight or flight, man. We gotta go.
My vote is to run.
We gotta go through this.
Yeah,
We gotta go through this way.
is there another way around?
Can we hide?
As Delore looks at you, he's like, I don't know these hills that well. I mean, he's like, again, I handle the
Angelo, you're a
forest.
goddamn hunter. Let's go.
I know.
What do you
okay?
recommend?
Okay.
I hunt.
Okay,
I mean,
will you help us fight these orcs? You're gonna earn your coin today.
I'm gonna
don't have
help
a fucking
not
choice.
die.
I mean, yeah. Then I guess we'll fight.
Not-
Yeah,
Alright.
I guess we'll fight.
There's a lot less than there used to be.
Yeah, but I worry about
They're the
how
ones
hard
who
they just.
won, though. They don't look too bad off for having a war.
I'm sure
just
they're
a
already
battle.
injured.
Yeah, they had to have burned something. I don't care how one-sided it is. They had to burn something. Get
Oh.
at least an axe to the knee or something.
An
I'm
arrow
psyched
to the
That
about
knee.
weird
it.
spear is a bit creepy.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Stacy?
Well, they've got that spear that we've
Spectral spear.
seen the spear of like. It looks a bit more powerful than I've seen before.
I feel like they're just gonna keep chasing us. We gotta go this way.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I guess we could
Maybe
ready-
she can try to talk to them too. I don't know.
I mean,
They-
they shot on sight. I don't think they're here to
Yeah, you're
talk.
right.
yeah.
They're definitely
So
all
They're here, guys.
bloodlusty. They just killed a bunch.
let's set up an ambush.
Let's stay in the tree line so that if they're firing arrows in on us, they at least have to try to weave it through fucking trees. It
Yeah.
should give us some
Why
cover.
am I all the way over here?
So
Yeah,
that's the
why
thing.
are
So
the elves still far behind?
So Shaylin and so what this would have been is, Zash would have basically just been coming up when this happened. Shaylin would have been behind, and Iluna would have been behind her. So, like, you guys, the four of you, so Zash, Asdalor, Cedric, and Vanadar, like, you guys had basically like 15, like a minute as Shaylin arrived, and then Iluna. So you guys have like, I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to get ready.
Okay.
Can you spot a hill on her? Vanna?
Yeah.
Wait, we all have 30 seconds?
So
And
Iluna,
we're
I'm
definitely-
gonna place you.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right
Freaking-
there. Right as there,
so
like
hard.
getting-
She's injured.
Is
because
she
you're
laying on
injured-
the ground because she doesn't
No,
want to
no, you're not
No,
laying
I'm
on the
just-
ground or anything like
I'm
that.
joking.
It's just, yeah. So
I'm still out in the open, so that's fun.
Just pretend you're dead, Ilona.
Fetal position. Fetal
I'm pretty
position.
sure. Yeah, but you saw what they did with. No, we saw what they did with their dead thing. They don't ignore it. They keep it as a prize.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna be yelling at everybody to get in the trees, hide behind the
Yeah,
trees.
I don't
use
wanna-
them as cover.
yeah.
Fight in the brush, not in the open.
I'm gonna yell to a Luna
Yeah.
to go ahead, and I think you have healing word. I would heal yourself. That way I don't have to break cover.
I think she has
That's
a
one of
potion
my
too.
spells. I still
You
have
have
the potion.
Yeah. Like just
Which
run and chug
one's-
that shit.
So you guys
I-
haven't
That's
had
what
any
I was
Coming.
considering. So
Yep. Can I move my character, Lucas? I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. I'm
how
gonna go
much
up
healing
there.
does the potion
Ah,
do?
Wait a second.
Oh shit.
Sorry, hold on.
Your potion is 2d4 plus 2, Stacy.
So at most, that's 10 points of healing. At most.
Okay, how's that compared to healing word?
Healing word
Which I
is
kind of
like
want to save my.
Healing word is 1d4 plus your spell modifier, so it would be 1d4 plus 2 for you.
so, which is a max of 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
A
So
healing
you have to
potion will
Yeah,
heal
I
you
guess
for
I'll
more.
use my
from your
potion.
potion.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and
Potion. Where are you,
Can you
potion?
sacrifice your beast?
I've lost. I will not
Just throw it in
sacrifice my.
different directions, so they chase
7
that
fly
glowy.
overhead. Yeah.
I mean, it already attracted them once.
It might work. I mean, we could try it. We can always find you a new bird. We can't find you a new us, though.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
Trying to find my potion.
Oh my gosh.
Stacy, did you want to move?
I'm distracted.
No, that's
I
where
did
Stacy
move,
stays.
but I'm trying to find my
Okay.
potion. That's where I have
You
to
dropped the
stay.
potion.
Why?
That's because you were the last one coming up. So the point at which
But I
the
didn't
orcs
get
are
that
at is
far.
where you basically were
Okay.
right as everything was starting.
so
I'm trying to dig this potion, but I forgot. I have no idea where it's at. I've lost it.
You can just say you drank it and then just delete it later.
I just. I'm fucked. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I
just-
have to roll something, right?
Yeah,
No.
so roll 2 d4s.
so
So,
7
and then
plus
add 2.
so 9.
So 9. You healed for 9.
Okay. Just make
All
sure
right,
you,
and
you
then-
remove the potion later.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Stacy, go ahead and make sure that you roll your initiative.
Roll for initiative.
I didn't know you had to roll for a potion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're not
See.
rolling to use it. You're just rolling to see how much you get.
Out loud.
Hey, I mean that's
Flipping first. Way up there.
changed.
I suppose I need to be able to
That's really good for you. That means you can get into cover.
at least.
Start firing.
Yeah. So speaking of which,
True.
Luna, you're the first in combat. So those of you that have hidden, I'm going to give you advantage on your first attack.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Where is it? They're all crowded together, right? So
Yeah, they basically formed this like rushing formation as they're just like plowing through everything in front of them.
Yeah, and I'm yelling to everybody, get into the trees, hide in the tree lines, don't stay out in the open.
So she
Is it-
can run back first and then
Yeah.
shoot as her action. So I'm gonna run back, me and my bird. I don't know, wherever I can hide.
I want to ask everybody, who has tried to get up into a tree, or are you just hiding behind the trunks?
I'm just hiding behind the trunk.
Oh, you know what? I'll get in a tree.
Okay, so roll me a strength check for that. Roll me an athletics check to get up
Okay.
into the tree.
Well,
With both or?
that's for them who has a chance to hide when I didn't. Right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Not
that's
me.
you don't get that opportunity. But Shaylin, if you want to climb, you are not able to get up into the
Okay.
tree.
Well, that's a shame.
Only because so here's the thing. If you would be like Zash and have a climbing speed,
Yeah.
it would be no question.
Okay.
Like she was a
So
wolf.
No,
if you
not
were
from it.
if you were
I
wolf, you
just
could
kind of
probably
figured I grew up in the forest. I should know how to climb a tree.
and you do. It's just right
Thanks.
now your
Just
palms are a little
not today.
sweaty.
Knees
Okay.
weak.
You know, mom spaghetti. And you just like noodle arm that, and you know, like it's like so quick, and you just like forget this.
Oh man.
Okay.
So I don't
Hide
have to
behind it.
roll anything.
What's that?
I don't have to roll anything. I just
No, you can
go
just
up.
just
Okay.
get up into a tree.
You have strong arms.
Yeah, you have claws
yeah.
that you know. Okay,
Where
so
am I
Iluna, you are attacking then.
Yeah,
I think you're still out in the open, Stacy.
yeah, she's gonna run back for a few feet, then so move and hide.
like-
I don't know. So she still has line of sight for her arrows, though.
So just keep in mind, these aren't bushes; these are
yeah.
trees. So
No,
if you
they're
want to be hiding
trees.
behind a tree, you're gonna have to be somewhere like in the middle of it because you would be behind it and shooting around it. So if you're hiding behind a tree, you are gonna have 3/4 cover.
Good.
So I was just trying to figure out where she would shoot.
I mean, at something.
I was thinking. That's
I
something.
mean,
Hail,
couldn't-
cast Hail of Thorns. Yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
you could probably hit these 3 right here. Right?
I totally am not looking at the map.
Yeah. Like if you
Which
shot
tree?
at the lead, right here, if you shot at the lead guy, I'm pretty sure it would hit all
Yeah.
3 of these guys.
I think that's true.
'Cause, yeah, they're within 5 feet, so.
Yeah, Hail of Thorns. So
Okay.
clicking.
So go ahead and roll your attack to see if it hits.
Why didn't it cast it? And I do the longbow attack button, not the
Yes.
Hail of Thorns. That's for
Right. You need to
Something.
you need to still do the +7 to see if you even hit with the attack.
Oh, holy hell! She's having a shit day.
You know what? Yeah, no, I will. You know what? No, yeah, because you were very caught off guard, so you wouldn't have advantage on that. So unfortunately, that does miss. But
Is that casting that's a bonus action or
so casting it is a bonus action, but keep in mind, even though you did not hit with your attack, the spell specifically says the next time you hit a creature. So the spell is still active for the next time that you hit
it's so
something,
awesome.
as long as you're still concentrating it for the next minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. You see Asdalor. He is hiding behind a tree down here, and is going to shoot at the one in front.
With his longsword.
Oh, did I click longsword? Oh well, it's the same thing.
Wow.
It's the same. It's the same
What a hunter,
modifier.
man.
Yeah,
He's just boomeranging that
he's
shit.
he's a hell of an archer.
Oh.
Damn.
All right. So
And which one did he hit?
he was going for the one in the oh shoot, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. That one is still alive. He was going for the one on the far right with so C1 and C2 are archers. You can see that they're carrying bows. I gotta roll his damage again. So you see that he aims at the one on the far right, C2, and when he pulls back, you see that he has 2 arrows knocked into his longbow and just releases them both, and they fly dead center at this orc, and they just pummel him, and the orc is sort of like staggered there for a second as he's getting ready 2 new arrows.
Hmm.
C1.
I was actually going to ask that last week. How
What's-
that skill set.
I
if
mean, so
2 arrows can be something Iluna could do,
technically, so
or does she
once
have
you
to learn it first?
well, once you reach level 5, I believe it's level 5, you get the ability to get you get extra attack, so you can attack twice on your when you make the attack action. So, and like fighters also get that. A lot of classes get that extra attack. So I've always like you could flavor it however you want. It could be Legolas, who's just like, pew, pew,
3 at a time.
yeah, or you can go Robin Hood with it, and 2 arrows at one time. It's more flavor.
I was gonna,
Yeah.
if that was ever gonna be a thing she could do, but
An extra attack, yeah, you'll eventually get that as you level up, but right now you don't have that.
future goals.
So this archer that is in the back, seeing Iluna going around that corner, is gonna hit her for 9 points of damage. And the other one, pretty ticked off that that Asdalor. Oh wait, shoot, sorry, I messed up.
Oh.
No, I didn't. It still wouldn't matter. That first attack definitely
What?
hit you. So when you guys
So
have
before she got behind the tree,
no, he hit you even whenever you were like still like you're not fully covered by the trees. So the trees are granting you 3/4 cover, which means that you have a +5 to your armor class. So that is what 3/4 cover does. But he hit you with a 25, and I know you don't have a 20 AC. So, because basically he
So
has to roll. Yeah, good.
it doesn't reduce. It just reduces the accuracy.
Yeah,
But then if it hits it, okay.
it still does full damage because basically, like I said, you're not fully covered by this. You still have parts of your body that are exposed.
I was wondering what. Yeah, I get it now.
So this one is, yeah, this one's going to hit Asdalor. All right. See it like hits him in the shoulder. He scrunched back a little bit. Oh, that goblin's not supposed to be there. He's dead because nobody helped him. Zash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm too far away for. Is my boomerang's range 60 or 120? I don't.
So the way that a ranged weapon, the way that the range on a ranged weapon works is the first number is the farthest you can throw it. The second, without a penalty. The second number is the total maximum range. So anything between the big number and the parentheses number is made with disadvantage.
Okay. Let me. 1, 2, 5, 10.
Oh, so you can just move him to see how far it is. I mean, that first one is, like
60. Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
I'll
just
give-
out of my range.
I mean,
so-
you can move up if you want.
Well, I was thinking like I'm up in the trees, so I think I'm just gonna hold my action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold, and as soon as they come in my range, like whichever is the first one to come within
He
60
did-
feet, I'm.
He did say our first attacks get advantage because we're
Right.
hiding. So
Right,
even if
so I'm-
even if it would be thrown at disadvantage, it would be a straight roll.
Right, but it is also to Zash's benefit to wait for it to get within range
Right.
so that he can get it with advantage.
Right, so
That
I'm
makes
just
sense,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna hold my action, and whichever one comes within 60 feet, which is this line right here,
Mhm.
I'm hucking my boomerang at it.
All right, so go ahead and roll that attack because they're charging forward.
Okay. Let's see, come on, with advantage. Yeah, 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright. 5.
Which one
Okay.
are you hitting?
Whichever was the first one to come in.
Yeah,
so,
number 3, the one in the very front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are going to try throwing a bunch of spears and javelins at all of you. So what I'm gonna do is, so Iluna was out there. Asdalor has shot. Zash is up in the trees. Vanadar and Shaylin are right in the front, and Cedric is up towards the top. So,
We're pieced out.
so we got 1, 2.
I didn't peace out.
You're like,
All right.
wait, you're like, if this goes bad.
So, 1, 2. Yeah. So we'll do that. So these first two are going to go towards Vanadar. I really should have your ACs written down somewhere else.
Mine's 18.
He's at 18, so 23.
Okay, yeah, so neither one of those hit because of armor, or because of cover. As Shaylin,
She's at 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, so those miss. And one towards Iluna, that misses. And one towards Asdalor. And I don't believe that hit. No, that does hit. Chucking a spear at him.
Might be losing our guide, fam. Might not have to pay him.
Oh. I mean-
Vanadar, it is your turn.
Okay. I will cast Bless on Iluna, myself, and Zash.
Okay.
Which, what that does is all... You know what? I'll just do it this way.
Yeah, you can link up.
Oh, it didn't work. Give me a second. There you go.
Yeah, I mean that's the one where if it's against an enemy, they have to roll. If you're trying to bait someone, they have to roll that that save. But otherwise, yeah, you can give those three. So who was this?
It's Zash, myself, and Iluna.
Okay. All right. So just keep that in mind. You have that for the next minute, as long as he is
Concentrating.
Yep.
And that's also an enchantment, so that'll allow Iluna to get a free attack with the D4.
Oh, okay. So Iluna, if you want to make an attack.
Yeah, you can try to get these guys with that Hail of Thorns again.
So I just roll the d4.
Do your normal roll first.
Yeah. So now, so keep in mind this is going to
Wait,
use your
what?
reaction.
But not my action for later.
No,
No.
not your full action,
Yeah.
just your reaction. Yes.
All right, so yeah.
Yeah.
you can
So
So I
that
did.
hits.
roll. Yeah.
So that hits. So go ahead and roll your damage against whoever you want to hit.
So that's the normal damage, not the Hail of Thorn thing.
It's both.
I don't know why they have their own.
It would be both because you are hitting him with a weapon attack, so it
okay.
would be Hail of Thorns as well.
Oh my god. Why do I lose everything? So I would click for both of them.
So yeah, so you definitely hit. So now that's the damage that is going to R3, correct?
Whoever is in the front.
Okay.
Right? This guy.
So you
I
kill
can't.
him with the arrow. But now those other ones need to make dexterity saves. Which that fails, and that succeeds. So R2 is going to take the full brunt of that. So go ahead and roll the D10.
10. No, stop. I can't. I
I'll
don't
say
know
if you
how
go
to
to
make the.
well,
Wait.
just go to your spell and
Okay.
click the 1d10 right next to it. Okay. So that one takes half of that. All right, so there we go.
That's the end of my turn.
Yep. So you see the one in the back. He sort of, he sees you casting this spell and gives you a very strange look, Vanadar. And as this happens, here we go. You see. Shit, where the hell did it go? Should have this saved somewhere. Yeah. So you see that spear that you saw earlier appear next to him, and it begins to aggressively pursue forward as he stops. So he is... Oh, yeah. No. In fact, you don't even see him summon it next to you. You hear behind you the familiar sound of a spiritual weapon being summoned. And as you turn around, you see this huge ethereal spiritual spear appear right behind you. And you see, what is his to hit? Go. But knowing the spell, being familiar with it, you're able to dodge out of the way of it. Shaylin, it is your turn.
Okay. I want to cast Spike Growth.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
Right. I think here. Well, I can't mark it apparently.
You have to go
You
up
have
to the
to-
top where you see like the 4
Oh.
arrows, yeah, and click the marker thing.
Right here.
Okay. So that is a 20-foot radius. Let me just make sure that I get this.
Jesus, Michelle.
Oh god.
Seems bigger than I thought it would be.
I mean,
Oh yeah, 20-foot radius circle.
each square is 5 feet, so
Yeah, I know.
All right. So yeah, that is that whole area. So yeah, this area just begins to sprout and become entangled with hard spikes and thorns. And you, yeah,
It's I guess it says it's camouflage, so I don't think that they can see it, but they take damage if they move in it.
right, yeah. So like you can see this to yourself, but like for them, they're just still charging through it. So yeah, they won't know any better until they start getting spikes in the feet.
My god.
Oh shoot!
So
I never
good.
took the dire wolf out of there. Let me get him out of there. Cedric, you are up top. You are seeing them all charging. They have yet to notice you.
I can move 30 feet.
By the way, my friend James, do you remember? You remember or James or Tony or Michelle? Do you guys remember Jack, the pharmacist from Penn Hills?
no.
No.
Yeah. He knows I play D&D, and he legitimately sent me the same thing that everyone else has sent me about the DM costume. It's very hard to see, but yeah, like I was like, I would wear this every session if I had it.
Listen, I'm willing to pitch in for it.
Wait, I know what I'm getting Lucas for Christmas.
That's right.
Alright, I'm gonna just shoot my crossbow at, what is that, C1?
Okay.
This
Yeah,
guy?
C1 is the closest archer to you.
Yeah, that's what I want to target.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Yeah, natural 20. That go ahead and roll your damage, and you know how to do it now. You add that extra. Okay. No, yeah. Okay, so we'll go with your first roll. So 4 plus 2 plus 8 for the maximum die rolled. So you would be rolling 14
is
points
that?
of damage.
Okay.
Sash is just shaking the tree branches. Shoot his fucking head off!
They now definitely notice you as your arrow or as your bolt flies out of the tree.
Wait, Lucas, can I ask how you got 14? I'm trying to add it in my head.
So you had 4, which was your
Yeah.
first roll. You have a
Well,
plus
actually, I
2.
just clicked my damage roll and it automatically
Right.
spits out 2 die.
Right. So the way
Yeah.
that I do it is I'll always go with the first die.
Okay.
So is anyone else's video laggy?
Mine seems okay.
Really?
Yours keeps
You're a little
flashing
laggy to
green.
me.
Yeah, like yours was
Yours
lagging like all
flickers.
session.
Oh, hold on a second.
I don't. It's been good for me. I don't know.
His mic's
Except
been
for
popping in and out too.
His mic has been popping a little bit, but
Shoot his
well,
fucking
anyways.
head off.
Will you go get me a drink?
What?
yeah.
Will you go get
Sash
me a
is
drink?
just shaking the whole top of the tree.
I would have blessed you, BJ, instead of myself, but it's only a 30-yard
I'm out of
range.
range.
Yeah.
Oh man,
And-
I'd like
and-
to think that I gave Cedric a little bit of, inspiration, shaking the top of the tree.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, up next is going to be Iluna.
So C1 just takes it?
C1 does not die, but like he is like you hit him in the chest, or I mean you hit him wherever you were aiming. And you can see that he's sort of like looking to see where that came from, and that's when he spots you from behind the tree. But he's still definitely standing.
Okay. They're still all grouped up. I guess I can try Hail of Thorns again, but at a different group.
Okay. So which one are you aiming at?
Where are we at? So, I need to use your roll.
I imagine you might either want to aim at 1, 5, or 6.
There. I don't know their numbers.
At
Every time I
5.
zoom in, I lose track where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah, that's number 5.
So 5.
All right. So go ahead and roll your attack against him.
With a D4 if you need. Because you're blessed.
Don't forget your necklace too, Stacy.
Oh.
You can still use that once.
Oh my god, I always forget that necklace.
So is that all 3 of your spell slots?
It's only my second.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
only
I
used
thought you did
one.
that 3 times.
Oh wait. Yeah, because I used the potion and not healing word.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you should have used
I
your
do
poison
this-
bolt, Beach.
I'm saving that
Alright.
for a special occasion.
And remember, you can add you can add a D4 to that from that bless. Okay, and you are aiming at R1, and that hits. So go ahead and roll the damage.
No,
or sorry,
R-
5. Go ahead and roll the
Yeah.
the damage against him. Okay, 9 points. Very nice. Now go ahead and roll the damage for the Hail of Thorns. Okay. So number 5 is going to take that full, but the other 2, they are able to maneuver out of that little blast there. So Asdalor, standing down by the side, he is going to take aim at number 2 again. That hits. And he is able to down the 1, and then he is going to move up the chain, but misses that next one. So this archer up top, seeing Cedric up there, kind of pissed that he got shot.
Trying to hit me.
Oh yeah, he's
Did they
definitely
move out of Shaylin's circle?
I think the
Or
circle
did that
got
just-
moved.
Yeah, the circle moved, I
yeah.
thought.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Wow,
Yeah,
I
it
can
was-
move.
I th-
It was centered right
Yeah,
there.
I can move this around however I want. Yeah.
What a powerful druid. Just
well,
move your
I
big-
need to make sure they
Yeah, because basically, it's the area that this will affect goes like that.
Yeah.
So this
Mhm.
one is not in the area, even with it like just being right outside of it. But that orc is going to shoot at Cedric, or he's gonna
Boom.
that
headshot.
misses. God damn. These damn trees.
The trees were a good idea, Zash.
And Zash, it is your turn.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind your boomerang is out there on the field.
Yeah. I am going to grab one of my shiny new Manticore darts,
Okay.
and I am going to chuck it at C1.
All right.
I forget. So is the +1, is that to hit or to damage?
That is to both.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll this. So it'll be 11 because it's a +1. that's
plus a
not
D4.
shown there. Yeah.
So just to make life easy, go into your equipment and type in dart to search up for a +1 dart, and you had I think 4 of those.
Okay.
So because it is considered a +1 dart. But so that'd be an 11, so that would be a 13, and you said you were aiming at C1.
Yeah.
He
The ugly bleeding guy.
Yeah, so like even though he is definitely bleeding, he's not bloodied yet, but he sort of like turns quickly, hearing it flying towards him, and just bats it out of the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a lot of noise and I'm gonna taunt him. I'm gonna keep screaming and shaking the trees and calling them everything but a child of God to try to get them to come towards me.
All right. Okay.
Like, to everybody else, Zash is just in top of the trees just losing his shit right now.
I said shoot his fucking head off.
Exactly!
Would he walk into the spikes? Or is that dull?
He would if he moves forward.
Okay.
So, okay. Shaylin, do you want to roll this damage, or would you like me to?
It don't matter to me.
Okay,
You can do it
so
if you want.
I need you to roll me 4d4.
Oh?
Ooh.
Cut their
Wait.
fucking legs off.
So I just wait.
Decapitate
Okay.
the toes! Oh my god!
Nice roll.
What a good roll! Holy shit! And isn't that for like every 5 feet that they move, they take that damage?
It's 2d4 every 5 feet.
Oh,
Which
so
is-
okay.
Shaylin, I need you to do that again.
The 4d4 again?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna kill them all.
No, she definitely didn't kill the one.
Fucking druids, man. So cool.
Holy shit.
Roll it again, but actually roll. This time you're gonna roll 6d4.
Michelle's like,
Are you
"Ooh,
basing
I'd
it off of how many squares they gotta pass through?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Iluna, as you're seeing them continuing to charge at you, this one that's in the front that's now like towards the front that you had just peppered a little bit with the hail of thorns, it's just just like pumping through the air, and suddenly its legs are just covered in blood, and it drops to the ground in front of you.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. So, where's that circle extend to? Yep. Roll it again.
Which one?
Uh,
The 6?
3,
3?
6. Yeah, 6, 64.
Okay.
See, in my mind, like I had already decided that these SOBs were not gonna stop, that they were just gonna bull rush you, and that's really playing against me right now. This guy doesn't even get 5 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, like, we're basically just Shaylin groupies at this point.
And-
I mean,
roll me 8d4,
Oh my god.
because they can't see it, so that's like the biggest problem that I have here is like there's no reason for them, like, and again they're just blindly rush. Yeah,
oh my fucking god.
makes sense.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Michelle.
He's rushing towards Aslar, and just like as soon as he gets out of there, just like falls to pieces.
Zash is losing his shit right now.
She's not even a wolf right now.
I know.
But Shaylin, I do need you to be prepared, as these two that have taken a fair amount of damage from you are going to try and hit you, and the one can now see you, they're both right up in front of you. So that's a 22, so that hits, and that is a 14, that just hits. So you have just done all this, and then you get walloped for 25 points of damage.
She's down.
Yeah.
Wow,
Is
what a glass
spiked
cannon.
ground? Is spiked growth concentration?
Spike growth is concentration, so that circle is gone.
Okay.
Vanadar, it is your turn.
I'm probably gonna take the attack opportunity, but gonna run forward, and I'm gonna cast.
Spiritual weapons don't incur opportunity attacks.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
So you guys, if the enemies can't do it, you can't do it. It's fair.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Shaylin.
Okay.
I almost clicked Inflict Wounds. That's
Yeah,
not what I
there you
want to
Oh,
do.
no, don't do that.
Do it.
So I can't take any more wounds, so it'd be
Okay.
waste anyways.
So you're back up to 13 health. Now she's prone, right? If she was just downed,
She is prone. Yes.
which
What does
Until-
prone mean?
Laying
So
down.
so prone, yeah. So if you click up in where it says conditions underneath your hit points, you can see what prone does. So that means that you can only crawl unless you use half of your movement to stand up. You have disadvantage on attacks while you're prone, and attacks against you have advantage if the creature is within 5 feet. But if they are beyond 5 feet, it has disadvantage.
okay. Well, my
Should I
voice
mark that?
You don't have to. I have it marked on my side.
my voice of authority procs and allows you a free attack. Because
Who, me?
yes, you.
While she's laying down.
Yeah, while you're
Yeah,
laying down. So that's
So your attack, your attack against 1 or 2 would be made with disadvantage. So, I think actually, I don't even think you have.
She doesn't have a melee weapon.
Yeah,
Is
You
that
don't
what
have
it would be with?
You don't have a dagger
It has-
or
I
anything?
have a staff, but
She has a
it's not
sword.
equipable.
Oh wait, you have a
Source.
Yeah,
you have a wooden staff. Here, do me a favor. Click manage equipment and add a quarter staff.
Okay.
Carrying around the wrong staff.
I don't know.
I'm just
It's
kidding,
what
I
it
don't know.
Yeah,
It changed your life too.
I was like, wait, what the fuck is a tankard of sobriety?
Which
And then I-
one? Plus 1, plus 2.
No, just regular, just a regular old quarter staff.
Oh,
The
I
gray one.
see.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you can so as long as you have that equipped, when you go into your actions, you'll be able to see, what you have, and you'll be able to see like how you can attack with it. Did it just get really quiet, or did I disconnect?
No,
No,
it
it
just
got
got really quiet.
Okay. I'll say my
Um,
my my video is still lagging like an MFer. So
I don't see it.
okay, hold on, I got you covered.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So reload your page. So now when you go to your actions, you'll see you have a quarterstaff, which is a +1 to hit,
Okay.
and so being that if you're using this as your spellcasting focus, because you can use a wooden staff, like you can use a rod, like a druidic focus for this. Like as you're laying here, you can take that swing. It's just because it's based on your strength, you have a -1 to the damage.
But so is she still in? She's still behind a tree.
No, she was never behind a tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not in enough.
Yeah,
So I hit
so
the +1.
yeah, so you're gonna click
Okay.
the +1. That'll roll for your or that'll roll to see if you hit.
Make
Which that does.
it's,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. So roll that again.
And they
Wait.
take the lower one.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I imagine you're not used to like swinging with this thing. You're so used to just casting spells that like you just it's so foreign to you that it is just not the case.
okay. And then I'm going to not attempt because like it doesn't say like when I could mind link with somebody like in order for them to be able to talk back as an action, but I'm assuming I could just like freely do it whenever.
As you can telepathically link, you need to share which is an action first. So that would be you can speak to it,
But
In
they can't
order
speak
for
back.
it to- right. In order for
Okay.
it to speak to you, you have to use your action to let
Okay.
it respond.
Well, I'm gonna mind link with a Luna and say, "Hey, you can't talk back, but I honestly think that you need to pull Shaylin out of danger."
Uh,
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
All right. You see that orc standing out in the field. So as he got closer, you can see now that he wears this horned helmet and he has a patch over his one eye. And the sword moves up to you, Vanadar.
Bring it on.
And damn, that sucks. But he is going to feet. Is that? Oh yeah, that's just enough. So you also see him when he does this. He holds his hands out and utters something that to most of you is just indistinguishable garble, but to Iluna, you hear him say, "Groomsh, bless my orcs." And you see the two that are standing in front of Shaylin sort of get bolstered, and the one archer that is left, standing up across from him, seems to get invigorated a little bit. Shaylin, it is your turn.
I can move though.
You can now. Keep in mind, you will incur an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay. That's right. I can Can I turn into my dire wolf?
Yeah, you can use that again.
If I turn, can I attack or no?
Yeah, I think you turn as a
it's a
bonus
bonus
action.
Because
Yeah.
you are because you're a moon druid, you can use your action as a or you can transform as a bonus action.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay. So Vanadar, you get pushed back a little bit, making room for Direwolf Shaylin. And Direwolf Shaylin, it is your turn. You can attack.
Upon seeing this, maybe I tell a Luna, "Hey, you still can't reply to me, but maybe not anymore. You don't have to do that now."
Okay, which one are you attacking?
Oh,
One or two?
2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I like how.
We're just
Um,
all audience members.
No,
Yes.
I like.
We're all here for the Shaylin show.
And I love how she's like secretly like super tanky. Like, yeah, I'm a frail little elf now, or not anymore.
Do you want another head to add to your collection?
Yes, please.
I eat her fucking head off.
Zach's just
another one.
like foaming at the mouth at this point because he's been screaming so much.
All right, Cedric, it is your turn. You see that Shaylin has transformed down in that conflict.
All right, I'm gonna go down to here. And I'm gonna use Firebolt and the one standing in front of Shaylin.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. That hits. Go ahead and roll the damage. All right, describe your kill.
Not that wolf form Shaylin didn't help, but I ran down there and just completely ignited that guy, and you just see him disintegrate in front of you.
Yeah.
And
Just
you're a
flame,
little let down because of it.
flames.
That was
No,
your
flame
kill.
no. I got my eyes on 01.
But I'm not the only one.
I imagine Michelle's like snarling, like slobber running down her.
All right, Iluna, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hold on to my spells in case anyone needs my healing word, but I'm like myself. I'm gonna send in the bird wherever the heck it's hiding from.
I mean, yeah, it's right behind you. So, I mean, that can be your bonus action. And then you still
And-
also have your own action.
Yep. I don't know what to click to send in the bird. It doesn't have its own thing.
You just yell, send in the bird.
Didn't you have like a beast bite ability?
It does. It claws.
Mom texted me
But I
saying.
don't know what to do shred.
So I'm pretty sure your bird has the same
One
amount of
do
movement
six
as you.
slashing. Yeah, it can go that far. It's a
Oh.
1d6. I just didn't know. There's nothing to click on its normal thing. That's all.
So what do you want to attack with your bird?
1.
Do you guys hear me?
Oh, one.
Yeah.
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 You want to go after this guy?
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so
Okay, so
let's see. Let's see if you can even make it. You can make it to right there. That's 30 feet. So
wait,
you're-
no, for
you-
the for the
It's
yeah, for the beast
60,
of the air, it has
isn't it?
60 feet of movement.
Okay.
So yeah, you can get it right up to that. So you're attacking it and the phoenixes.
Yeah. First the bird.
Okay.
It can it fly away, or will it receive some kind of?
So again, it has
repercussion?
flyby, which means that moving out of an enemy's reach does not provoke opportunity attacks.
But would that use both of the actions?
No, that's just a trait it has.
Oh,
It's the only
just
action that
it just does that.
yeah, the only action that this thing can do is either help or shred.
Okay. Well, it's gonna fly in. I think it said it was a 1d6.
Yeah, so it's a +5 to hit, and
Plus
it's a 1d6 plus 3. So roll your d20 and add 5.
D20.
Yep.
To see if you hit, yeah.
That's for the bird.
I know
Oh.
you have to see if it hits first.
Obviously. I got used to clicking the buttons for everything else. It's kind of
Yeah, I know. Okay, so yeah, that does hit. So go ahead and roll the damage. So that's a 1d6 plus 3.
Every time.
Okay, so that's 5 points of damage.
It'll fly away.
So
Or
it's
fly
able.
back.
It's able to get
No.
10 feet back. I'll say no. That
10?
is because it flew 50 feet to get there, and it only has 60 feet of movement, so it can move 10 feet away. Yeah, so it can
guess
move
it'll
there.
fly.
And then you can go ahead and make your attack as well.
Oh, that was just all her bonus action?
Yes. So
Wow.
Okay, so unfortunately that misses.
Add
Even if
a +4.
even with the bonus plus, even if she got maximum on the 4, it still would not
miss.
hit.
Okay.
Right. So. All right. It is Azalor. He's pretty pissed right now. And he is going for that big guy.
Nope.
So yeah, Azalor is still sort of reeling from that spear hit. This one standing right up behind Cedric is going to just shoot him in the back, absolutely nailing him for 10 points of damage.
Who's Cedric?
Yep.
Yeah.
It goes in the spleen wound from earlier.
I should have dealt with that earlier.
Zash, it is your turn.
Alright, I am full on sprinting up to this dude.
Roll me an
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics. 15?
All right, you're fine. You don't take falling damage.
Okay. And I'm unleashing on this asshole.
He
Okay.
just freaking jumped out of the tree.
Still foaming at the mouth.
Roll that d4, because if I'm not mistaken, you have the bless.
He does.
Yeah, 16?
That hits. It wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah. Bless doing work.
So there's 7.
Okay.
And I'm burning a key point and flurry of blows.
Okay.
Fuck.
Would not even matter if
yeah.
you rolled the d4. That hits regardless.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage for that one.
Oh, wait, ignore that. That's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a d6. Okay, 8.
Yep. All right. You can see that, you're like digging away at his armor. You're just barely starting to break it down and get down to him.
Okay.
Vanadar, it is your turn.
I will cast Toll the Dead on C1.
Okay.
He's already taken damage, yeah?
Yes, he has.
Okay.
And that's a wisdom save.
Yes, sir.
He fails.
So that's a 1d12.
By the way, Lucas, I had to burn feline agility to make it up to him.
Okay.
Up to a 1.
All right, so you just can't move after this. Okay. Go. So this one up there that you just cast Toll the Dead on, he grabs his head and just sort of shaking back and forth from the sound. Zash, you're right up in front of this guy, and he is just going to beat the shit out of you.
Bring it on, bitch.
Okay, that missed. That missed. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm just looking at him, still foaming from the mouth. He's intimidated.
Like he's you
Keck,
know.
keck.
He
God.
knows what's coming.
And okay, so
Oh, fuck.
Shaylin, the spear that is right behind you stabs into your back.
Okay.
So that is going to be where is?
I have
Oh,
one
shoot.
life. Oh wait, no, I don't.
I'll say you have
Yeah, you're in
37
wolf
hit
form.
points.
Yeah.
And you had 13 health in your caster form.
You are going to take 11 points of damage from this spiritual spear hitting you from behind, which it is your turn.
Is spiritual weapon concentration?
No.
Okay.
It just stays there, and it's a bonus action to have an attack.
Oh, okay.
That's why clerics are fucking broken.
Yeah, that's really good.
So, Rhea, right now, Shaylin, you have the one that is able to cast spells, and you have the archer that is next to him.
Oh, he's still up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's bloodied.
So what
though.
is my life at right now?
Right now, you're at 26 hit points of your dire wolf form.
That's fine.
Fucking moon druids, man.
I'm going to attack 01.
Okay.
Not even worth your time on your left, huh?
No.
My mom mentioned earlier saying no need to run from battle when you have Michelle in your party.
That ain't that the truth.
Seriously.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
You have like the luckiest rolls, man.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Wow.
Constant.
Have
Okay,
another
you
head.
need to go
For
yeah,
initiative.
You
I
need
mean,
to go play the lotto, like.
this one looks at you, and as you bite into him, like you really dig in, and he just like and like pulls away. Iluna, you can hear him yell, "Filthy elf!" Cedric, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna do my longsword attack on him.
Okay.
On 01.
I think
Okay,
you have to move
so-
up.
I'll say, yeah,
No.
you can get
yeah.
around to there.
Okay, thanks.
That is a +2 because you are
Yeah.
flanking him with 2 allies on either side of him, so that just hits.
Nice.
Yeah, you
Nice.
know, you dig your longsword into him. He's just barely hanging on right now.
Can I actually
Iluna,
surge now?
yeah, you absolutely
Yeah,
can.
I'll go for another attack.
Okay.
What are you doing?
He's action
Uh,
surge.
he-
Action surge.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
fighters at level 2 get an ability where once per short rest, I believe, they can get another action on their turn.
Oh, okay.
That max roll.
Nice.
Describe your kill.
Oh yeah. So I slash this guy twice, once from the left, once from the right. He's already fucked up from the prior couple attacks. He's gotta be pretty
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
just
dead.
like falling apart.
he's got a
Cut
blood
his-
fight,
Cut his
slashes.
fucking head off.
All right. There is only one standing eye, Luna, and he's an archer.
What's his name kill him?
It doesn't matter. What's his name doesn't have a name. I'm still gonna do the same. I know it's bloodied. Maybe it'll be overkill, but I'll send the bird in first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Is that? Oh, I see.
Yeah. So it would be that +5. So, and actually, since Shaylin is right there, that would be a +6. So that's a 20. So that hits. So go ahead and roll the damage for the bird.
Wow. Nice.
Describe how the beast of the air gets its first kill.
Yeah. Uh, it swoops down and I don't know, claws at its neck and pecks at its
Rips its fucking head off.
face and tears it. It doesn't rip. It's not big enough to rip its damn head off.
I mean, your team has something against heads. I don't know.
Shreds.
Listen, it's a trend.
I
It's
don't know
happening.
either.
Let's just ride this hype train, guys.
Maybe it just rips its face off with its beak then. It can't get the whole head. Be
Okay.
realistic.
All right. Yeah, it does so. So combat is over. As this happen, as this all finishes up, Asdalor, walks up over to all of you and says, "Okay, this I should have mentioned earlier that if we were going through these hills, orc battles were likely to happen, but I never anticipated one of this scale. But you did well."
Rash ignores everything he just said and
Wait.
looks at him and goes, "Do you want a head?"
No, orc is very tough meat.
Okay, just checking. I don't want to be greedy.
I'm gonna check the main chieftain guy, see if he left behind anything on his body.
Oh, that looks nice.
This helmet looks nice.
Cedric's just
horny
Wait, can any of us grab
Just
this
saying it looks nice.
magic
Horny.
spear thing?
No, that was the spell. That was
That was the
spiritual
spell, yep.
weapon.
Oh, it was a spell. It just disappears.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
I didn't gather that.
Cedric's gonna be adorned in like so many like monster pieces.
Oh yeah, dude.
Damn,
He's
you
a freaking-
spoilers.
Aren't you like a Death Knight or something? What's it called?
Eldritch Knight.
Hey, same thing. Adorn
Um,
yourself in the body
Does
parts
this
of your
archer
So-
have anything special? Does this
I want
archer
his
have
eye
anything
patch.
special on it?
I want his eye patch.
Sorry, 1 second. Stacy, what did you say?
Was this archer have anything special on it? Being an orc archer
Other than
that
like
another archer would want.
other than like the specific like crudely crafted bow that he has, yours is of a much higher quality. So
Yeah.
so collectively, you are all able to find a total of 8 gold in like various coins, gems, stuff like that, things that they have collected. So Cedric and Vanadar, you were looking over the body of this thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is? So you have chainmail. Do you both have chainmail, or do you have plate mail?
I have chainmail.
I have chainmail, so
Plate's the biggest, right? I don't have.
Plate is the biggest, and it definitely doesn't have that. I don't know. Yeah, here it is. So you look over it. You look over his body, and 2 things stand out to you. One, he has a nice helmet.
I knew he had a nice helmet.
2, you notice you just sort of now have noticed, in everything that was going on, his armor is like giving off a slight, like odorless, like mist, like a smoke. And it is also chainmail.
you could have the helmet, Cedric. I'll take the chest piece.
Alright, since I owe you that gold from that card game,
I'll take it.
cut it
Okay,
down the middle.
so Vanadar, you now have smoldering chainmail, which is wisps of harmless, odorless smoke rise from the
Whips.
armor when wisps.
I like the whiffs.
Whiffs of harmless, odorless smoke rise from this armor when being worn. So it is, other than that, it is just chainmail. And Cedric, and I'll add yours for you.
Oh, okay.
This is a dread helm. When wearing this, you can you can just have it do it. It's not even an action. It's no action of your own. It's just you can make it do it. You can make it. You can have your eyes glow red.
Okay.
Yeah, the fearsome steel helm makes your eyes glow red when you wear it, and I'll just say you can, like when you put it on, that's when they glow. So we will continue on from there.
You said the chest piece was called what? Do I have to actually like add that?
Smoldering
For you-
chainmail, he said.
Yeah, if you go into your equipment, I believe if you search up smoldering, maybe not.
Yeah, smoldering armor chainmail.
Yes. Yeah, because it's basically the same as regular chainmail. It just has that additional benefit to it.
I feel like we missed such a cool story arc there with what was about to go down. We just fucking run.
So, in fact, as you sort of take a quick breather, did you want to take a short rest?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
Asdalor requests a short rest while he checks his bow for sighting because he feels like he has missed a lot of shots when he should not.
What, the guy that's been hiding behind the tree this whole fight?
Yes.
That's the one.
All right, so if you guys want to go ahead and click for a short rest, roll any of your hit die if you wish. I imagine Iluna, you would want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do one too.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Yep. As while you guys are doing that, I too am going to do that.
Oh, nice. Chell, you know that's 3 times now that I've had an epic fucking attack ready to go. And by
Sorry.
the time I get there, it's corpses.
What was my life before?
13.
Yeah, you're at 13.
T, I'm at 33. I got 9
I
HP
don't know
back.
what I'm doing. Still.
You said 9?
Michelle, at the very top of the screen, there's a button that says short rest.
Right.
You're going to click that, and then you're going to check off if you would like to roll any of your hit die. So you're going to check off however many you would want, and then...
What makes you determine how many?
Well, you
So
have 3.
You have 3. You can use all 3. You can use 1 or 2. It's entirely up to you. If you take another short rest after this, you will only have whatever you had left.
Oh,
So if you use all 3 and then you guys short rest later for some, before you get another chance to long rest, you will be, you won't be able to recover anything. So if you use, one of them, I think you have, what are yours? Yours are D8 plus 2. So if you rolled 1, you could get anywhere from 3 to 10 hit points.
So
like
I think that first blip on there was from before, and it shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Because we did a long rest.
Right.
So yeah, just do that.
So just do the 1.
Yeah, so
And then I
you
do
roll
the
a
dice on
1d8.
my own?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep. You just
see.
roll it. Just roll a D8 and then add 1, or add 2.
Also, remember,
It's
Michelle,
a 2 from Constitution.
Yes, that is the Constitution modifier.
you have your runestone as well, Michelle.
That is true. Your druidic focus also has that ability where once per day, you can essentially give someone, including yourself, the effects of a healing potion.
Okay.
So while
Include-
everybody's taking their short rest, can I go up to the other battlefield and kind of like check it out and see if there's anything interesting there? Because I didn't really use much that fight, so.
Yeah, if you would like to do that,
I'll go with
you-
them because I don't need to do anything as well.
I'll go too.
Did I do the right dice?
no, yeah, if you're doing 2 of them, then yes.
Okay.
So 2d8 plus
So-
what, Michelle? 2?
2.
So you got 15 health?
So she has.
Well, I was at 13, right? What
she's
was I at
max health
before?
now.
You were at 13, so you're back up to full.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Lucas, can I
I
ask
still
who,
don't understand how short rests work.
So a short rest is about 1 hour where you're just taking a break, getting ready to continue moving on, just taking a breather. You click the short rest button, you confirm that you're doing a short rest, and then if you would like to roll any hit die to recover hit points, that's where you can choose how many you would like to spend.
Now, how often does that reset then?
Every long rest, you get those back. But if you
Okay, so
yeah.
they shouldn't have little dots in them right now.
No, they shouldn't. If they do, then
Okay,
just
they did. That's why
Yeah.
I was confused.
Mhm.
And if I spend them all now and I do another short rest later, too bad I don't get them.
Well, again, yeah, if you
unless we
use
have a
all
long
of
rest
them,
in between.
right, if you use all of them, you would not have any more if you do a short rest later.
Hmm.
So
Would
sorry,
it be
what
better
did you
to
say?
just heal myself?
I mean,
No,
that would use up your spell slot.
Use your hit dice.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
important
absolutely
that you
use
use
your
your
hit
hit
dice.
dice. Yeah.
So
Would it make sense to do 2 though?
I don't think you need to do 2. I think you should only do 1.
What
Okay.
is
1.
You
That's what.
you're at 12 health. Like I don't think.
Mm.
I mean, it's up to you, honestly. If you want
Yeah,
to be
I'll
up
say-
to max.
all right, Cedric, what did you ask?
I didn't.
I think the 3 of us were gonna go check out where the battle between the orcs took place.
Oh, I had,
Okay.
I had a game question. I was just asking who Lucius Harbold was. I didn't realize he was spectating us.
I think it's somebody. I think it was somebody in this other campaign.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's one of his friends.
I just
that-
noticed that he was in there and then left.
Yeah.
How do you guys make your nickname on Discord?
Right click your name and go
Right
to.
click
Yep.
yourself. Yeah, and change nickname.
That'll just be in this Discord.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only in this Discord. Yeah, Lucius Harbold is Charles's character from my other game.
Oh, he was just spectating.
Yeah, he just wanted to listen in.
So you
Uh,
you gain 2 plus what, hey Luna?
Plus
You're-
1.
Okay, so it's 3. So you have 15 now.
So you could roll another one if you would like.
That's still kind of low.
Yeah, you should roll. You should definitely roll another hit die.
Okay, so Zash, Cedric, and Vanadar, the 3 of you were heading up there.
Yeah,
Yes.
we probably all should go.
So we'll say that you all go up there after your short rest. Okay, there we go. So real fast. So I have Iluna at 21. Cedric, what is your hit points right now?
It's at 33.
That 6 doesn't get a +1.
It does.
It
Oh no,
does.
it does. Yeah, it does.
Didn't it?
Yeah, so you get 7. So I have Shaylin at
So
max,
it's 20.
Vanadar at max, and Zash at max.
Yes.
Okay. Asdalor is at 100 out of 112.
Holy shit!
What a waste of HP.
Right. Jeez.
What level is he?
He is He's technically a challenge rating 4, which means
Damn.
that he is a comparable challenge to 4 level 4 characters.
Wow. Good thing we didn't
So
attack him.
When the DM gives you an NPC to go with you, you
yeah,
take the
unfortunately, all of these fucking attacks were missing,
help. Yeah,
and
it's
because otherwise his longbow does 2d8 plus 2.
wow.
So you make your way back to that field, and you start searching around. You're able to find like on the bodies of these creatures about 6 gold worth of coin and stuff. But does anyone look around the tree where the goblin was hung?
Yeah, that's
Sure
right where I
thing.
was gonna go. Was
Okay.
to check out the goblin.
The goblin.
So you see that the goblin is like hanging. Again, it's been stabbed, marred, gored, and when you get right underneath it, you're within about 5 feet of it. You hear something say coming from it, like a little pouch on its side that says in a language that Jesus. In a language that nobody knows, you hear it say something. It's very short and it sounds very afraid.
And you said it was from a pouch?
It's coming from the goblin. You see that it has like a
Okay.
little pouch on its side.
Okay, I'm gonna take 2 of my darts out, and I'm gonna chopstick style pick up the bag because I don't want to
Okay.
make direct contact with it. I'm gonna kind of like shake it around a little bit. Does anything happen?
You're so creative.
It says something else. It's different, but you don't know what it is.
Okay, gonna turn around, look at the party, and say, should I open this thing or not?
I'm going to use the wand of
Actually, should 100% open it.
I'm going to use the wand of detect magic and detect magic on it.
Okay. You detect some magic.
Any specific type?
I believe it would be enchantment.
Hey! I dabble a lot in enchantment magic.
Okay. Do you
Open
have
it.
any idea what this is?
I don't have any idea. Would I know anything about talking
mean,
pouches?
You are only gathering
What a
that
question.
there is something magical within this bag.
Okay, is it like, does it have like a string I can pull to open it up?
Yeah, it has a little cinch.
Okay,
You know what? Actually, shit. Fuck. I don't know if it would be.
oh god.
Well, it's nothing bad. Yeah, I guess it.
Yeah, I guess it kills you.
Wait, what's wait, 1 second. Come on, damn it. Let me see what this spell is, and then I will tell you. I would tell you definitively what the School of Magic is, because it doesn't technically have a school, but it would. It is transmutation. I apologize.
Okay.
It is transmutation. Sorry.
Do you dabble in that, Vanador?
I don't. But transmutation was also the magic that the mimic was. So
What
Yes.
Oh,
the,
lovely.
the mimic
We
that we
weren't
fought,
there.
yeah, while you guys weren't there.
Okay, well, with him saying that, I'm going to set it on the ground, and I'm going to use my darts to put it in the hole and then open it up and kind of take a step back because I don't want to get sucked into a black hole.
Yeah. So when you do this, a black hole forms. No, I'm kidding. So
I think something's gonna come out of it.
let's see what I can.
Something
find
with
it.
a voice.
Yeah, maybe it's like
I gotta
a
find it.
pixie or something.
But maybe it's a
Uh,
special bag and not a special creature.
Very possible.
Wait, where the fuck was that picture? I just had one. Like it was kind of cute.
Uh oh,
What the
something
fuck?
cute.
Cute.
I don't get it. Like I literally just did a search for the thing and like something popped up and I was like, "Oh, that's fine." And now I can't find it. So you open this up and inside the bag just sort of like falls around it, but sitting inside is a small stuffed goblin doll.
Okay.
Of everything you could have said, that was probably like at the very bottom. I was not expecting that.
Okay.
So it's
So
a
it's-
Chucky goblin.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Cinch it back up.
I grabbed the bag. Is there anything else in the bag, or is it just the doll?
It's there's like no, yeah, it's just the doll. I was trying to think if there would be
Okay.
if there would be anything in there, but it is not. There's just the doll.
Can I?
Does the doll like move at all or anything, or is it
Nope.
just
Like as you pull the bag and like the bag sort of falls down around it, it just sort of like flops over on its side.
okay? I'm gonna grab the doll.
As you grab it, it says something in in that same language, the language that you do not understand.
Does it
Swear,
sound like?
Ash, if you rip that fucking head off.
Does it sound like angry or any emotion?
Yeah, I mean it sounds. So the first one sounded afraid. The second one sounded sort of just like a phrase, and this one sounds sad.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it. Do you know Common? No
Nothing
response?
happens. This is what it looks
Okay.
like.
Sounds
Oh god.
Aww.
child.
I'm gonna look at Iluna and say, Iluna, try to talk to it in Orcish.
Do
you hand it to
you
her?
understand me?
Do you hand it to her, or do you just like hold it towards
I
her?
just like
No,
hold it.
just
towards
hold
her.
it. It seems safe
Nothing.
there. It hasn't
Nothing
attacked
happens.
anything yet.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Yes. Why would I want to hold?
Vanadar, can you try mind linking with it?
Can I mind link with it?
You try. There's nothing to link with. There's no sentient mind.
Okay, so with okay, I wonder if it's some type of just alarm spell on the doll.
It was coming up as transmutation magic, so it's very possible. Is there anything else on the dead goblin? Anything?
No, it just has a little. It just has a little loinclothy thing.
Cedric's just standing here watching Zash play with this doll with like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a dart
Weirdest
and
look.
just start pushing it through the doll.
Uh,
I mean, you eventually
Oh.
pierce. You eventually pierce the fabric.
Okay, is there any screams of murder?
No, no,
No.
there is not.
But
Okay, I got nothing with this fucking doll, guys. I don't know. Anybody
Okay.
want a doll?
Put it back in the satchel, and I'll carry it around until we can find out more about it. Maybe
Okay.
we could sell it.
We
Maybe
could
or
just
maybe
leave it here.
Yeah, or maybe like when we're trying to be sneaky, the doll starts screaming and we all die.
So when he hands it to
No.
you, Vanadar, it says something else again in a language you do not understand.
Oh man, what is?
what
What?
tone?
That one sounds afraid again.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pass it around each person to see like if we could gauge the tone. See if
So
it sounds
there's-
happier.
There's sad.
The fuck?
there's fear. There's sadness. There's two that are just like regular tones. There's ones that sounds quizzical and one that sounds alarmed.
Alarmed.
What happens if
Okay.
we lay it back down with the little goblin?
Well, the
Yeah,
goblin's
if
in
you
the
give
tree.
it back.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Hanging from a tree.
Yeah, like is
He's
it
dead hanging from a tree.
Yeah.
like with like a noose or something?
Yes.
Okay, well
We're
I'm.
100% sure it's dead.
I mean, yeah, it's like
Oh, it
hanging
is.
by its neck and has like holes all through it.
Mhm.
Okay, well I'm going to untie the noose and let his dead
Maybe it's
body drop to the ground, I guess. Okay,
Just like
and then I'm gonna prop him up against the tree and go and set the doll next to it, and see if anything
jeez.
happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's all.
it makes the quizzical thing, but that's it.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make his hand, put it in his lap and put the doll in his hands and be like, okay, let's go. Like he can keep it. We don't need it. Let's go. Like I don't think we should bring something with us
There's
that we have.
fucking something to this goddamn doll.
Yeah, like and I have a feeling it
Are we
is.
okay?
Wait,
Look at
Okay,
evil Pillsbury
wait.
Doughboy goblin.
Are we done with the doll?
what about
Yeah, I'm
guy-
done with
the
it.
guy
I mean, we were
who's
done with
us?
the goblin
said
child.
He
Asdalor
knew
Asdalor
orcs
is just
would be-
staying out of this. Like he's just ready to go.
It could be a little plush toy for Shaylin when she's in wolf form.
Oh, we don't know what
Go
languages he
fetch.
speaks,
Yeah.
so
that's a-
maybe.
Well, in the whole passing around thing, did it get passed to Asdalor? I kind of figured it did, since he's like a part of our party right now.
Yeah.
Does he understand the language?
No.
Okay, well,
Okay,
Zach
this doll-
shrugs and just rips the doll up.
Oh, oh my.
He takes his claws and he's like,
And it-
Yeah. I mean,
this was the key to killing the dragon.
you do so. It's
probably
just a stuffed doll.
okay.
And I guess with that, you guys continue on heading west, and that's what we're gonna call it for tonight.
Hey, I asked
Sorry.
if everybody was done with the doll.
Sorry,
Did we-
you're all heading east.
We're just jacking up Lucas's campaign.
I mean, hey,
I wasn't important.
I give you holes. I give you circle, squares, and triangles, and I give you circle, square, and triangle holes, and like you do what you want with them.
like I know there are spells called comprehend languages, but I don't think any.
Yeah,
I don't think
I had
any-
a bit. So,
We didn't save the
doll-
goblin child.
Well,
listen.
I don't
if the
think we
doll
would have been
doesn't
able
exist,
to.
The goblin doesn't exist.
I don't think
so
we would have been able to save the Goblin Child. I don't think we,
either.
like
We'll never know now.
like
We're
Shaylin
on
went
the wrong page.
Shaylin went down. Just fighting one group of them. Can you imagine fighting two groups of them?
Just took 25
What if we
damage
help
from
one
2
group?
hits.
Do you think orcs would have
We
wanted
could have,
to listen
but
to
yeah,
us?
orcs kind of hate everybody else, so.
Oh, now that I think about it, only one side did shoot at Shaylin.
Yeah, see?
Well, that was the only side that saw her, though.
that was
the
also
other
the
group.
side that attacked you guys whenever you went back there.
Yeah.
So maybe
The side that we killed was the one that saw Shaylin and attacked her. Or,
So-
Eilina,
so may-
not
yeah,
Shaylin.
may-
Can't say.
maybe the other side wouldn't have attacked us. Maybe that's what we should have done.
You'll
Maybe,
never know.
No.
but they were fucking orcs, so...
Who has an alter time spell?
All right. Well, it was a wonderful session. I'm gonna jump over to my other game, so I will
Alright.
talk to you guys later.
All right, see you guys
Alright.
next week.
See you next
ya.
week.
Bye.
Bye.